You are listening to the Gate 7 International Podcast, a podcast connecting Olympiacos fans from Melbourne to Baltimore, from London to Piraeus. We are 4 Olympiacos fans from every corner of the world, bringing you news and interviews of the team you love in English. With new episodes twice a week, you'll never lose the latest updates and stories of the team you love. This is our team, our city, and our land. Man Aoniro Trello. You're listening to the Gate 7 International Podcast.
Hello. Welcome to Gate 7 International, your official English source for all things Olympiacos FC and Greek football. I'm back. My name is Peter Thompson. I've returned after a long time of working on school. I'm here for the podcast. I've got Lambros Sirmos, I've got Ari Bouloubasis with me, and I've got our Boozing with the Boys special guest, the one and only George Charalampopoulos is here with us. George, it's wonderful to have you back. Almost a 1-year anniversary of, I believe, our first Boozing with the Boys, right? So we are very happy that you're here. George and I both rocking none other than the White Claw hard seltzer on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. George, how's it going, buddy?
Dude, just living the life, living in my parents' basement still 1 year later. Haven't moved out yet. Drunk as shit down here. So, same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. Well, folks, as you know, today it's a special episode. We have the link. It's in the description of the YouTube video if you're watching on YouTube. It can also be found on our Twitter at Gate7INTL. And if you click that link, you will be able to join the episode for today, and you'll be able to come on and shoot the shit with us, grab a drink, kick the feet back, and we'll talk about Olympiacos. We'll cycle people in and out. If you want to join, go right on in, and we'll have a wonderful time today, folks. We're really looking forward to seeing some of you in the chat.
And Peter, also, if you speak Greek, if people speak Greek, don't be afraid to join as well. Costa's not here, but the rest of us can still speak Greek. So, an milas Ellinika, min drepesen. Okay.
Milao Ellinika Polikala.
I mean, be scared still because George is here, but it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm on one today.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, what do we got going on? It's been no games recently, right? The team has been chugging along with boring victories in the league. European football is still a ways away. We've supposedly got Africa Cup of Nations coming up. Madi Camara has not been selected. We're going to be losing Pierre Koundé, Gary Rodriguez, Agibu, and one other person I'm forgetting. I guess Cisse it would be. Ba and El Arabi are also left behind. So Africa Cup of Nations coming up. We honestly don't. We could probably just play the B team and beat most Super League teams anyway, so I'm not really fussed about it, but
neither am I.
But also, Peter, shouldn't we say Merry Christmas? I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas.
We should. Plenty of well wishes in the comments here. Look at all these. Look at all these. Spiro 7. Love you guys. Abdul Bobby, love you too, bro. Look at this. Look at the diversity in the comments.
Yes. Damn right. God bless.
Lambro, I saw a tweet, and it was from none other. This is not football related, but it was from none other than Rick Pitino. And do you know what this tweet said, Lambro? Pulling it up right now.
What did he say?
To all my wonderful Greek friends, Kala Christouyena.
God, what a king! What a king! Rick Pitino coming back.
Rick Pitino, how about that? The legend.
Fucking God.
Oh, Kronya Pola, brother Jimmy. Kronya Pola, brother Jimmy. Good to hear from you.
Brother Jimmy. Okay.
It's an AHEPA local chapter.
It's an AHEPA. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, who's this? I'm like, I don't know who this is. But anyway.
Society shit.
So what should we talk about first? We have the question about Atalanta. Is that straight where we go?
We do. Let's go with this.
We're so fucked. Did you see they signed that Ivorian guy? They signed that Ivorian guy from Sassuolo as well. He's like amazing.
Wait, which guy is this?
They signed like this guy who, like, Sassuolo is actually a decent team in
Is
Italy.
it
Like, who
Jeremy
would've thought?
Boga? Is that the guy's name?
That's
He
him.
used to be a Chelsea player. He was like in their academy.
Yeah. So anyway, they signed him. Do you think he's better than Henry though? I don't know. I'm still debating it. Like,
can we just like use this podcast as like an hour to like just make jokes about Henry Onyekuru? Like this guy's.
Also, I saw like he didn't get called up to the Nigerian team, and everyone was like, "No, like fuck!" Like it would have been great if he got called up.
Get a month without him.
The wins changed so much. Remember, like on all those Instagram accounts when like we were linked to Henry, like, and all the 13-year-olds were like, "This is the biggest BAM we've ever seen in our lives." Like they were so excited because like all the 14-year-olds were like, "Have you played FIFA? He's fast as fuck." Like, oh my god!
Like,
and they were like,
FIFA.
They were like, "This is next level BAM." He's been like objectively terrible. I think like one of the worst players. Like,
he's one of the biggest coats. Henry Onyekuru is such a coat that it's like, negative 30 degrees in Alberta, and if I had Henry with me, I would still be warm. That's how big of a coat
I was trying to think about it of like a player who's played. So we're not talking Emre Moore or Vinagre, really. Like I think. I don't know.
You cut
is
out.
He
my wife?
Him or Lazar? Him or Lazar? What do we say?
I forgot about Lazar. That cunt.
Lazar's actually scored for us though, so at least he has some.
Henry has scored for us too.
Wait, hold on. I don't know. I cut out I told you guys my Wi-Fi shit here. But anyway, so of players who have played, is Henry one of the biggest coats like ever? Like player who's consistently
is he worse
played?
than Lazar? Is he worse than Lazar?
I think he is. I think he is.
Back up a second. Have we ever had a player that we invested 5 million euros in that has ever done this little?
No,
exactly.
That I know of.
That
salary wise,
for both, it doesn't matter. Salary.
Yeah, Toure, we kind of gave like a boatload of money, didn't we?
He doesn't really count though. Come on, he was
free.
Like,
he was free.
He was free, I guess.
Was that fair?
He was free. So, I mean, look. I said it before, and I'll say it again. You have two choices, right? With Onyekuru, it's a sunk cost. You dump him, or you've invested this much money. You ride it out and see what happens.
I was reading he wants to go to Turkey. Like he wants to go back to Turkey. Like he misses close proximity to the barber, exactly. Like
barber,
he misses
the green hair. Let's not forget about that. Come on, bro.
That is actually one of the most horrific things that like anyone like to like walk in here and just be like, "Ooh, new trim, looking fresh," and it's like
no. People forget
haircut.
He dyed his hair green the day after we lost to Ludogorets.
He flew back to Turkey.
No one forgets.
He flew from Bulgaria to Turkey to get his hair dyed.
The rest of the team is going to Greece. He's like, "I'll catch up you guys later."
Funny story, actually. I had in the office a relative of his, like an actual relative. She is in all these pictures with him when they go overseas. And when he went back and had all of that blowback happen after he dyed his hair, he told his family he had no idea that even just the colors meant so much to Greek fans. And he apparently was like talking to his mom forever. Or not his mom. He was talking to one of his aunts for a very long time about the whole thing because he couldn't believe how upset Greeks got that he did it for his hair because he did it for his country. Because
he should have done green and white. Like
stripes,
so it was the flag.
Even worse.
Exactly, and that's what people said. He didn't realize. He said how. But yeah, there's interesting, funny story from a relative of his that we spoke to in the office.
Bro, I haven't bought a green shirt in like 20 years, and that's not even a joke. I wish we could tell what he was saying, but so I learned.
God, I'm sorry, dude. Like my internet is so choppy. Maybe I need to put the VPN on or something. I have no idea.
So
like I'm in a shack in the middle of Hawaii. I don't know.
Is there waves?
Dude, I surfed. I used to surf to school. People forget that.
Wow. Really?
What? You used to surf?
I'm just joking. I'm just making that up.
I was about to say.
What was the Nickelodeon TV show about surfing? You two wouldn't know. Adi might know.
Blue Crush.
Oh,
Blue. I said Nickelodeon, Dick, not CW. Come on.
What's it called? The one where like Lizzie McGuire goes to Pepper
Bro, it's a cartoon. There's a fat Hawaiian guy. Anyways, real quick, segue into my like never bought a green shirt ever again in my life story. So I was like 14 or 15, and I was in Piraa, and I was walking around with a green like pop punk like t-shirt. I forget what band. Just like always repping up the bands I liked. So I bought a green t-shirt. Like whatever, no big deal. I'm walking down the street. Me and my brother, we're trying to find like a periptero to get like drinks, something. We're bored as fuck. Some old dude stops me and he's like, "It's Olympiacos y Panathinaikos." And I'm like, Olympiacos? Like, what? And he's like, "Why are you wearing a green shirt?" I'm like, well, what? And he's like, "Take that off." And he's like, "If you ever wear it again," he lifts up his waistband. There's like a pistol in his waistband. He's like, "You're lucky you answered right. I would have blown your brains out right here." I'm like,
oh, I'm sure he would not.
Fuck? Yeah, no. I'm 100% sure he would have. But I was like 14, 15, like still didn't grasp.
No, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I literally threw the shirt out.
I feel like you just can't wear like any colors in Greece. Like you just have to wear like, you know what I bet you could wear? Because like if you wear black, it's like PAOK. You wear yellow, is that?
No, black is clean.
So. Nah, it's.
I bet you know what you should wear. Like you know those T-shirts when it's like a bikini, like on the shirt. Like I bet nobody would like call you out if you wore one of those. You know what I'm talking about, right?
A white T-shirt. It's like or a black T-shirt. Like well, whatever.
Well, then you're a PAOK supporter.
We have a question here from Roman. Do we know what would be our opponent in the Conference Cup if we were third in Europa League group? Can we somehow switch now, maybe, please? It would have been Slavia Prague, I think, because that's who Fenerbahce drew.
Also, did you see they fired Vitor Pereira?
That guy sucks, man.
That guy's the worst, man.
I think I said the last time I was on here. Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah.
But
no, he's the worst.
I'd rather go out in Europa League versus Atalanta than like go to the Conference League, bro. Like I'm not even joking.
The Conference League is literally like a waste of like I don't know why this shit. Well, I know why it exists, but like
of course,
like it's just I could literally not care less. Like you could tell me like Olympiacos will win the Europa Conference League, and I'm like, I'd rather like beat PAOK in the league like on a regular day than win the fucking Conference League. Like it literally means nothing to me. It's like the Carabao Cup of European football. Like,
but also I don't know. I'm kind of like if we were playing in like what's it called, Conference League, we would be going to like the middle of nowhere, places like PAOK did. Like
not really. It's like, well, yeah, in the group stage.
We'd probably
end up think Roma went to that like frozen pitch like on the North Pole. Like I don't want to go.
Yeah,
there.
but like the
we
teams that actually made it,
you know how nice that place is. Like it's gonna be fantastic food if we can go. Fingers crossed. Omicron just infect all of us now.
Are we going to any games this summer, guys? Like, what's going on here? Like, is anyone going to Greece? Am I the only one going to Greece?
I'm always there, as we know.
Well,
I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going with the wife and child. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I think I'm going to be there July 20, whatever the day before Aia Marquela is. I'm going the day before, getting fucked up as soon as I get there, and then like. Dude, it's my last like fucked up summer. So like I'm gonna try and get into fights. I'm gonna be fucked up pissing in the
Gonna do your Harry Maguire impression and
yeah. I'm gonna be like Baltimore Harry Maguire and shit. I'm just gonna try and rock people. I don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute, why
after this what?
Why is it the last fucked up summer?
Because so like by next year I'm probably gonna be engaged to my girlfriend, like whatever. She knows it's coming, whatever.
She knows it's coming. Whoa! You just let out the secret.
George saying this on public YouTube.
You really think she's gonna watch? Nor will any of her fucking family members watch this shit. No, not at all. No.
Imagine she's like watching right now.
She's not watching.
We could have had a massive audience. Like, what if they watch? Like,
That's what I should. I should just like do a boozing with the boys and like at the end be like, yo, like just propose to my girlfriend. Like, come on, fuck off. But no, it's the last summer where I could because like think about
propose on the show, just like no response because
I mean, like my cousins make this joke. Like the running joke in my family is that I have zero like romantic bones in my body, which is true. Like I don't like guys get girls flowers. I'm like, oh, you want to like hang out and watch anime or something? Like that's
like way better. What the
100%. Yeah, thank you, man. Someone gets me finally. So. Yeah, that's.
Meanwhile, my French girlfriend would like kill me. Like I swear.
Wait. Hold on. Lambro not knowing what anime is. George, do you remember
Wait,
this in the
what?
chat?
Oh
No.
my god. Yeah.
Remember Lambro thought like anime and hentai were the same thing?
I remember
George,
Because I'll tell you why. I'll
Sorry,
tell you
what?
why. I saw it written on someone's license plate. It said hentai, so I just thought it meant anime. Like,
Bro,
I forget what it was. I think like George made like an anime reference, like to like Naruto or something, and Lambro was like, "You watch hentai?"
like have I clicked on like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z like crossover one time when I was like 12? Yeah, sure, but like, bro, come on. No respectable like human being actually watches cartoons having sex, and I'm sure some Greek people are gonna chime in on the anime shit because there's a shit ton of Greek people that love anime. That's how I
Anime's
meet all my
elite,
friends in
man.
Greece.
Anime is really good.
I wore an
Show some
anime
respect.
t-shirt. You know.
Yeah, we got
Yes,
another
Philo
one
Erotico.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Another one here from Costa, Papadimitriou, Χρόνια πολλά, Peter, Ari, Lambro, και στον φίλο George. I hope you are good. Hey, where's the booze, guys? Costa, right here, buddy. This is moonshine, my friend. If you ever
Right
come
here,
to Greece,
Costa.
if you ever come to Greece,
If you ever come to
Hit
the
me
Jersey
up.
Shore,
Greece.
hit me up.
hit me up.
Or, I mean, if you ever come to the United States, I got you hooked up. Some good stuff here. Where is
got
the
my-
Melo Macarona and Kula Biedes? Where is Costa? Costa's with his family right now having dinner. He won't be joining us today. Maybe later. Who knows? He might surprise us. Haha. I hope health to you all and happiness to your families. Likewise, Costa. Thank you for your
Thank you,
comment.
Costa.
Thank you. It's like the nicest thing
Also,
anyone's ever
do you
said
want to
to me.
hear a funny? Since we're talking about booze, I went to the Christmas market. You guys know what that is? Like, I didn't
Yes.
know before I went to. I
Where
went
my
to
mom
a
got
Christmas
COVID.
market in Geneva, and my one friend from Olympiacos, Switzerland, shows up, and he has like homemade raki in a water bottle, and like that thing was like 90%. Like, we drank that whole water bottle, us and like 3 people, and like we're going through this Christmas market, and I thought I was gonna fall into Lake Geneva. Anyway, raki, that stuff is.
Yo, okay, real quick. There's a good Serbian restaurant in DC. I forget what it's called, but it's like an all-you-can-eat spot. There's probably no Serbian people in this chat, but whatever. Dude.
No. Serbians follow. Like, a lot of Serbians who don't, because they don't speak Greek. A lot of the Red
Well,
Star guys
there's no
actually
Serbians
follow. I've
that
been told.
know DC is what I really meant.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay.
It's called Ambar. There you go. Dude, they have like 500 different flavors of raki, and amazing. That is like one of my favorite liquors of all time.
Wow.
What is Serbian food like? Like, what kind of food is it? It's just like
It's pretty good. I mean, I've liked it. It's like more. So there's a lot of Greek style food.
yeah.
But then they have like their own like shit. It's the spices. I think that's what makes it so different. Is this? Oh hell yeah! I'm half
Oh, there we
Serbian,
go.
half Greek.
Erthulevki Mastura.
Is Lazar
Sounds
your
like
cousin?
Yeah, tell us your favorite Serbian food.
Yeah, call
what we need to
call
try.
Lazar up. Tell him I said he's a cunt.
Stop. No.
Come on, it's a running joke from last year. Jesus Christ.
But I'm trying to think. How do we get back onto topic? Yes.
What topic?
Do you guys like racco?
Yeah, what are you on about? This
Really
is
good.
losing with the
Yes.
boys. Like, get out of here with these topics, Labro. You're
No,
too
this is a
organized.
topic-free.
No, but
People are
racco. Do
actually-
you guys
Wait.
like that?
George, we have an answer about favorite Serbian food. Do you know what these are? Cevapi or
No, but actually,
Pljeskavice?
if my friend would no, fuck no, I don't know that shit. I wish I knew like what a description would be nice.
Here, I'll Google it. Cevapi.
That's fine. Sevapi.
Oh, it's sausages. It's like sausages. in like a,
is it the little? Oh, I know what that is.
it's like sausages in like a little wrap with like some non-looking bread or something. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. So it's like a Taco Bell thing. Like what the fuck? Like I can't remember exactly what I ate because I just started killing the raki as soon as I got there. Shocker.
Pljeskavice just looks like a. I'm looking on Google Images. It literally just looks like a burger, with no bread. It's just like a patty of meat.
Racomelo is epic, but it can get you drunk instantly. That's literally the point of life.
Yeah,
Dude,
I love
racco is so
racco.
dangerous.
No.
Oh my god, I'm telling you, because so I'm having dinner with a friend as well, and I had like a little bit of a cough, not COVID, God willing, and my friend goes like, "Yo, like we can make you some racomelo, like make you feel better." I'm like, "Are you sure?" And so again, we get like the 90 proof raki or whatever, and then put some honey in it. Terrible.
90.
Anyway.
Yeah, my first run-in with Racomelo was dangerous.
Was it at a Greek night in DC?
No, it was in Athens.
Oh shit!
I had never had it before, and they just brought it out, and it was they like mulled it, and they brought it in that giant metal pitcher with a cinnamon stick sticking out of it, and and my Thea's like, oh, you need to try this. This is Racomelo. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, oh man, this tastes great. It was like I didn't think it was alcoholic at the time. It was too sweet. Oh man, I was just downing them one after the other. I got home. I could barely walk home.
It's because you're
By
weak.
the time I got out of there. Well, yeah, no, I don't have the tolerance I used to. That's for sure. I'm awful. I'll have after my second glass of this, I'm gonna be done.
All right, people need to understand something though. Being a lightweight is good, and I will explain to you why. Because you spend less money to get the same amount of drunk. Like George, for example, I can spend probably half as much money and get the same amount of drunk as George.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Stonks. Think about this, okay? It's just math, really, is all it is here. So it's actually okay to be a bitch and not be able to handle your alcohol.
Why do you
That's
have to
my
use the word
take.
bitch? 2021, brother. Come on.
You're
I'm
right,
just
George.
kidding.
I'm
I'm just
canceled. I'll see myself
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
I'll have my formal apology ready in a couple days.
Yeah, you should write a long note on your iPhone, post it on the Instagram, make people swipe to read half of the,
I'll make it like a 10-page. Yeah.
Yeah, like throwing a "fuck you, George C" in there. Whatever.
George made me do it. Blame him.
Off Fetano here. Sounds like you had a finished Tuesday, Adi. Oh,
What?
I guess
What the fuck is that?
I guess I need to go to Finland more often then.
Yeah, it's just a normal day for
I have a
them.
good Fetano story regarding my girlfriend. Not really, but she'll probably get pissed I tell this if she ever listens, even though she called me during this. She thinks I'm dead because I haven't answered her in 22 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm just kidding. So my girlfriend has two friends. I was going to say that are lesbians, but that's not really the point. She has two friends that are getting married. The one girl is Finnish, and she's like, "Hey, before we go to Greece next year, they're gonna get married in Finland." I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid. Like, I don't want to go. Like, I just want to go to Greece. Like, I'm gonna be busy all summer working. I just want to go straight to Greece. I don't want to stop anywhere. Dude, it hits me like a light bulb. I'm like, wait a minute, Fetanos is from Finland. Like, huh? And I go to her, you know what? I think I'm going to come to the wedding now. And she's like, what, you know someone in Finland or something? I was like, as a matter of fact, I do. I know this guy Fetanos. And she's like, nah, dude, you're not coming anymore. Just go straight to Greece.
Oh, what?
We talked about this, where it's like, yeah, let's do a live podcast from Greece or from Finland. Jesus Christ.
That would be amazing.
That would
That would have been fun as hell.
me and Fetanos live.
But also, people can join live too. I don't know if people get that, but they
join.
can join right now. We dropped the link in the chat. I'll do it again.
It's in the YouTube description as well. If you're watching on YouTube, it should be just right in the first thing in description. You can just click that link and you'll come in the live. If it's
And I
not
just
there,
dropped it now.
let me know.
Yeah, it's different than when this is the first time we've not done Zoom, right? This is our first non-Zoom boozing with the boys. It's a little scary
Why?
for some people.
But like as you can see, folks, we're like talking about literally anything. So like if you just had if you like drank a lot of Racomelo and want to talk about it, come on in.
Dude, fuck, that sounds so
like-
good. I should have brought a bottle back with me. Wow, it's nice.
Yeah. There was here we have a couple comments we missed. Besides Fetano throwing daggers at Lambro here, we have Pascalis Vasamakis. Merry Christmas, guys. Keep going with this amazing project, and let's see the legend getting the European trophy this year. Thank you so much for that comment, man. It feels so good when we have people give us lovely comments like that. I had another one. Oh, yeah. This was for Lambro. Speaking of apologies, Kenny Lala.
What?
Lambro, do you have an apology for Kenny Lala?
I just still don't think he's good enough, to be honest. But anyway, that's beyond the fact.
He kind of stinks. He might.
He's
I
average.
still don't think he's that
He's
good.
average.
to be
He didn't
honest,
like
guys.
meet the expectations, but I still like him. He seems like a cool guy.
He,
So
he was a FIFA team of the season.
Low.
he was. His card was good.
Yeah,
It was
that
like
is true.
97, bro. I wasn't
His
even
card
playing
was like
at the time.
insane. Like one of
know
the
low
better
risk.
right back
Was.
cards like in FIFA. You like
But-
get him in a draft, you're set.
On to the point, like real quick. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, I know he's been decent, but like in the big games, he's kind of shit. Like in all of the important Europa League games, I feel like he doesn't
Has
really
anyone
perform.
not been shit in the big games as a
Okay,
counterpoint?
that's true. Like except for Oleg.
That's
Oleg
the thing.
away
I
at
feel like
Frankfurt, guys,
and
was so
Oleg
bad.
is like a goat. but
Oleg
he's
away
like,
in Frankfurt, one of the shittiest players I'd ever seen. Like,
Can
holy crap.
we just
I
circle
like
back to-
Oleg.
Oh, I'm
I
the
like
OG
Oleg.
Oleg guy. Let's be real.
Oh, I can read this one.
I
I
Go
get
for it,
most
Peter.
of it.
Go,
yes.
go, Peter.
Yeah.
Go it.
Let's see.
Well, I can like say I can sound it out. I'm trying to translate it to English. It's like
No, just read it in Greek, dude.
Just read it in Greek.
Do it. Come on.
Siraktiria pediayati nexeratiki dulea pukanete chronia pola.
Dude, I would give that a
Holy
9.5.
shit, that was so good. That's
That
like
was-
better
that
than
was good.
100% of Greek Americans.
Yeah.
I don't know what the first word means, but I think I can.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for your is exeratiki like just like good? Isn't is it like
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent for your excellent work and chronia pola. Yeah.
that you do. Chroniopola, exactly.
Yo,
Yeah.
throwback to when Labra couldn't pronounce rub check. Yo,
Oh,
that was-
yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Yo, that was
Oh my
like a
God,
moment. Legit.
Do you
That
know
a
it was
good
so
moment.
funny? You know where this started? So I was on a New Year's Day because if you guys remember, Oleg was signed on New Year's Day almost, or the day after.
Almost.
20
Yeah.
So
2021
I'm
or
walking.
2020,
So I
can't
was
remember.
doing a New Year's Day walk in Athens, and I'm going down and like in the kiosk how they put the papers up so you can read them.
Yeah.
And like it was just like Ryubchuk, blah 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 blah. Like the Moldovan star like comes to the port or some bullshit, like the normal. And I read it first in Greece and I was like Ryubchuk, Rudchuk. Like I couldn't like. But then I saw it in English and it confused me even more. But anyway, that's where it started. It really started because, yeah.
From Costa until Olympiacos signed 2 fullbacks that are above average, then they will still be unable to make that extra big step in Europe. Awesome Greek, Peter.
Yeah.
Costa,
Peter,
get
that
up
was
here.
good. Yeah,
Costa, what are you doing?
join,
Get
man.
up here.
Join.
My
Have
take
a
about
drink or coffee with us. or
guys,
something.
I just want to say, by the way, my take about Kenny Lala, he's average player. Okay, he's not like
Yeah.
like he's not like a Henry Onyekuru level coat. He
No,
didn't
he's
meet
solid,
the
man.
expectation. He's just a
But still, you know,
average player.
He's
He's like
Costa talked about this, but Karbovnik when he played was fantastic. I was like, oh my god, this guy's great.
I
Dude,
love
when he played
Karbovnik is
fullback-
it's so clearly like something that we don't know about with him.
There's
I
some,
have
yeah,
to
there's
imagine.
it's the same with Kutris. I heard Kutris may come back also in winter. I don't know.
Why not? Why
I
not
say why
bring
not
back
as well.
a guy without
Get him
spending
in.
money, huh?
I miss Kutris.
Even
He
on
can
one
easily-
leg, dude.
Oleg plays like every fucking game. Like
George, if
my
you remember in
God.
that game where you got the background, do you remember when Kutris played an amazing game and then the fans stormed the field and the famous picture of Kutris just crying from joy, hugged with Gate 7 fans like all around him? That was like one of the best images like of the year.
I loved that game. I remember watching it at the Cafeneo in Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore, Maryland, I remember watching it in Baltimore, and dude, like, so there's this old dude that always he watches on his phone, right? He'll watch the scores and be like, "Oh, Thakome goes," and I'm like, "You fuck." Like, thanks for
those
spoiling it. But like, for once he didn't spoil it, bro. Like, the passion of these people, like during that game, because dude, it's AC Milan. No matter what, like AC Milan was shit.
Dude,
For fucking
I
years.
was-
Labro, you have a funny story of watching that game, don't
yeah,
you?
I do.
You were
too.
there, right?
No.
he was
So
in
I
Maryland.
was I
We
was
were
at the
Maryland
University of
students at this
Maryland.
time.
Oh, never
So
mind. What a
you
loser.
know how you could Adi may know this. You could book a room in the library.
You can do that at UMBC
So
too.
So I booked a room in the library, but these rooms aren't exactly soundproof as I thought it was. And I'm just like, like I'm just going crazy. And I said something very mean about Italians. I don't remember exactly, like something ciao, blah, 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 ciao do buto, something like that. I don't know.
Ciao,
And-
Butza, ciao, Butza, bye.
Yeah, and then like some girl in the library goes like, "It's just a game. Like, can you quiet down?" Like, or something like ridiculous. Like anyway, they were giving me weird looks, and I was like, "Starkitiamas," like the typical. And I just lost it when the goal of Fortunis, I was like, Fortunis, and lost it. And meanwhile, I have my sweatshirt on, but Fortunis jersey over on the top, and I was just going crazy. So
true hooligan right there.
No, but I lost it. That game. Like, you're right. That game was so. That's what I have a dream. The Atalanta comeback game will be like. You know what I mean?
Oh, we play. Oh yeah, because we play.
That's why I'm telling you, George. If COVID restrictions go away, we have to be there. I think we have to be in the Kariskaki for that game because I just have a feeling. You know.
Well, it's not hard for me to just book a ticket and go. Because my dad just supports that shit. So the Arsenal game, right? I woke up one day. Oh no, not one day. It was the day of the fucking draw, and I'm like, bro, I want to go to this game. And I told my dad, thinking so I work with my dad. He's my boss. I'm his bitch, whatever. And
hey, George, you can't say that. Canceled. I expect an apology.
You dox me? Are you gonna call my dad and be like, "Hey, your son said bitch on the podcast"?
He's probably gonna propose to her.
I'm not surprised. So, dude, just being I just looked at him. I was like, "Listen, man, pre-COVID too." I'm like, I think I want to go to the Arsenal game. I want to go. I haven't been to a Europa, and he's just like, "Cool, I'll book it for you." What? Nicest thing the guy's ever done for me. My father, 31 years, took him to do something nice for me. And he let me go to that game. It's the craziest experience, man. Even though we lost, I did see a guy throw a
I remember
flare.
the home leg. We played the first 20 minutes really good, and Masuras, like usual back then, couldn't finish to save his life. We should have,
The whole Socrati thing was the best, dude, because I was right in front of that.
Oh, that was. We don't talk about that anymore. He's Olympiacos now.
Yeah,
we love
that's
him.
My
now.
boy. I have his Arsenal jersey. Adi can attest to that.
He does have it.
He has seen me wearing. I'm a Manchester United fan, also. He has seen me wearing that stupid Arsenal jersey in public at his birthday party. No, Dimo's birthday party.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I wore it. What an idiot!
Wow. What a throwback.
Throwback to
But the real question is, do we just go to get the Manolas jersey?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't.
Dude, I want to get the blue one, to be honest. The blue one looks really cool.
Bro, on January 29th, let's be twins and wear our jerseys to the Greek night. Whatever.
I have one jersey, but it's the 2015, no name on the back. It's old.
Don't you have a Fortunista, bro? What happened?
I ruined it in the wash. We don't talk about it.
Dude, my Dominguez jersey got ruined in the wash. What?
I bought a Masuras one recently. It looks
from
good.
The cheap side.
Wait, can you show us, Peter?
Yeah, I'll be 1 sec.
From the cheap side or the real side? Say real side.
While we're waiting for Peter, we have a couple other comments here from Michalis R9. Are you all Greeks?
Yep.
Yes, except for Peter. He's our import, though, so he's still Greek to us.
Can't tell by the hair.
And then from Hanu, Olympiacos are 100% beating Atalanta. Just defend competently and you'll be fine. Hanu, get in here, man.
Hanu, yeah, come on as well. Costa, Hanu, come on, guys.
Yeah, Hanu, we can talk about the work you've been doing, man. You've been doing some great work.
But also, I want to talk about this Atalanta game because I've been kind of brainstorming it with friends and Costa as well because we may go. And my biggest fear is going to Bergamo and just getting crushed 4-0. I'm so scared.
Oh, that's the worst because then you feel like a dweeb.
Oh, wait. That's really good, Peter.
Oh,
that's awesome. Wow.
Wait,
I can't
good
tell
quality.
That's from China or anything.
$20 from China.
Hey, don't reveal your sources. I like when the names are Greek, though. I really do. I feel like it's better when the names are in Greek.
That's the one thing I wanted, to be fair. I did want the Greek names.
So white girls, when you're out in public, I have a Torosidi jersey from the last year he played. And dude, you can't even make out what it says on the back, bro. These letters are
they
just
probably just think you're in a frat.
Bro, they're so jumbled up and goofy looking. They're oh, drunk girls. What's that on your back? I'm Torosidi Mori. You would have no idea. Get out of here. Fuck off.
Dude, they probably just think you're in a frat. They're oh, is that Fidel?
I'm in Torosidi's FC, bro.
Fantastic. Coming in, I believe this is Charlotte. Charlotte. Thank you so much. Yeah. Fantastic work all year, gents. Looking forward to see what you bring in 2022. Charlotte, if you're bored, jump on here. I know it's kind of late there, I think, right?
Is this the homegirl that buys all the kits?
Yes. She's got a couple
Olympiacos
kits.
Not bad, man.
I'm envious. of it.
You know who has a big kit collection and who should be on tonight? Martial. Martial from
He's
France.
got the GOAT one.
He has like
apparently,
over
right?
like 250 jerseys, guys. Like it's
Dude,
insane.
I might have like 100. And
No,
that's
but
I have like
Martial-
7 or 8 right now.
No, that's what
Martial
I'm
does
saying,
get a
like,
few fakes as well, so that's
I have a Luke
Calling him
Shaw
out.
fake that like so this dude he hit me up like I just dropped off 2 kits on your porch. I'm like, what? Like it's a Luke, and he's like, the Luke Shaw one's kind of skeptical. I'm like, bro, it's fake, like I can tell. But yeah, like fake. I'm starting to get fucked up. God damn it.
I don't know.
Are we
where
here
you're
yet?
going.
Name 5 footballers. Here we go.
Name 5 Olympiacos. I'll tell you my top 5 right now of the year.
Wait, hold on. No, because
I'll
you
tell
were
you-
prepared for that one. Let's
No,
say
it wasn't
5
actually.
players. No, 5 players you want Olympiacos to sign. That's realistic.
Even
this
better.
transfer window.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
that's
very
kind of
hard.
hard to be fair.
There you
That's
go.
kind of hard to
No,
think
it's
about
very
the
hard.
spot.
What do you want me to do? Go on transfer market real quick and like.
George, I'll back George here. That's like I'm not fucking.
Okay, do you
No,
want me to do it then? I'll give you
because
5.
No, because you've already prepared this, bro. Like you tried to hit me with some.
No, but I'm
unrealistic
just gonna
shit.
throw it out real quick. Zagaritis. There we go. Another.
Uh-huh.
Mitroglou. Because we need help at
Zagaritis.
striker. Mitroglou coming in.
Uh-huh.
Luka Milivojevic.
Oh, that's
Guillerme.
Okay. All right.
I'm afraid.
And
Now we're just having the same conversation.
Marco
my dad
Marin.
and I
That's
have
it.
every morning.
Those are the names.
My dad and I have this conversation every morning, like driving to work, like, hey, who do you want to sign? He's like, Milivojevic, Guillermo. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, it's not happening. Come on.
Mitroglou. We're still on the Mitroglou train, are we? Yeah.
Which pair? And I feel like I read these like I'm
No, but
dyslexic.
first, the ones on the screen, George, it's where are you? Where
Yeah,
are you
Addis.
all? We're
Where are you?
everywhere. We're all in the
Addis
U.S.
are-
though.
We're all in the
Boy.
North American continent today. Lambros
Look, I have
are
my
barely in the US.
have my location. Send location.
Oh, hell yeah, the GPS coordinates.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pretty good hoodie.
Okay.
I didn't create this.
That's sick.
Send location. Quote Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm about to put my Hasbulla shirt on.
Oh yes.
Bro, I might. Hasbulla's my dude. The little guy, like he wrestles.
I love that guy.
Alhamdulillah, whatever, all that shit.
Wait, I completely confused him with another one that's apparently from like Kazakhstan or something.
Abdul Razik. He's not from Kazakhstan. He's from like
Tajikistan?
Turkmenistan. It's like Tajikistan or something.
Tajikistan.
Bro, I know their whole history.
Bro,
Like,
George knows the whole lore.
No,
of,
listen,
like,
there's a whole beef, bro. I'm telling
the
you.
Hasbulla cinematic universe.
First off,
George like
really
knows
quick,
all of
if
it.
we're really gonna do this, Hasbulla wins in the first round. You know why? Abdul Razik is just a singer. That's it. He has no stand-up. He has no takedowns. He has no ground and pound. He has no wrestling. Nothing. Abdul Razik is gonna get ground and pounded by Hasbulla in the first round, less than 2.5, like Khabib.
Hanu
He's
says
gonna
he's
murder
from
the world.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan or something. like that.
Tajikistan, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
George
Everyone
is
just kept
ending
telling
this
me.
dude's life.
Everyone just kept telling me, "Oh, you have to watch Hasbulla these videos." So like I typed him in, but then that guy came up, and that's what I thought I was watching. And I showed it to someone. They're like, "That's not him at all. You've completely confused them."
No, like
George, thoughts on
again,
this from
I'm
Hanu?
a huge Hasbulla fan, man. And now
Abdul Razik is gentrified. Hasbulla is from the mud. George, would you agree? This is what Hanu says.
I don't really know like that much.
Oh, maybe Hanu knows more about the Hasbulla cinematic universe.
Wait, but back to
George.
Olympiacos real quick. We have another question. I think some people are like, please talk about Olympiacos. So here we go. Andreas says, so boys, which pair in the back four would you select if everyone is eligible? I go for Manola, Cisse partnership, and Socrates third choice. Of course, formal player role, but that's my picks. I think we're going to go to Atalanta with a back five. Heard it here first. You're going to see JVS versus Sweden away. There it is.
No, I think that's actually 100% correct, because if you look at the teams that have had the most success against Atalanta, it's been all the teams playing literally Mourinho ball. Mourinho did Mourinho ball,
yeah,
and was successful.
Could you imagine? I'll call the lineup right now that we should play versus Atalanta. We should play Vaclik. This is all everyone's in. Vaclik in goal, Kenny Lala, Cisse, Manola, Socrates, Oleg, and then I go for a midfield three of Mvia, Camara ×2, and then front two of El Arabi and Masuras. I think that sounds pretty good to me. I don't know.
you don't have anybody in that midfield that can close lanes down. It has to be Bukalaki.
Baby Kamara, I said, man.
George
Baby
hated that
Kamara.
lineup so much he just vanished into space.
And
George was like, he phased out.
It kind of looks like he's mooning you, even though it's
It
like,
does. There's
the back of the poster. It looks like there's two butt cheeks sticking.
yeah, it's a strange. Yeah, it's a strange scene. But yeah, for back four, I would go Cisse, Manolas, but Manolas may take a while to come back. I don't know what the situation is. Also, Manolas was at was like what was the Buzukia of who was it? Did you guys see the video? He was at Buzukia, Manolas, like maybe Adonis Ramos or something. He was there. I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea. But we have another comment here from Nicolas Theodoris. Merry Christmas to all Olympiacos fans around the globe. London Club Gate 7. Thank you for checking in, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and you have a wonderful new year. I know there's not going to be anybody that's probably doing a lot of New Year celebrations. They're all getting canceled across the country here, at least. So no fireworks for anybody here, unless
you can still throw Lazar if you want. You can have a Lazar.
Michalis
I
R9.
like this one from Michalis.
This
is there any question. MLS player good enough for Olympiacos? I would say there is. If Lambro's willing to take Mitroglou, I will take the Argentinian Mitroglou, aka Gonzalo Higuain, who still plays in MLS.
No, come on.
I would.
He's
take
basically
Mitroglou.
Just Mitroglou, but Argentine. I mean, maybe he deserves.
I would take. You know who I would take? This is going to be controversial. I would take Nani. Is he still in the MLS?
No, he's a free agent.
He's
a free agent.
I think he's. No, I think he's found. I thought he found another club. I thought he found another club somewhere. Let me look it up.
Dude, shit.
Bro, I like how I go to the bathroom and the first thing I hear is I literally sit down, like my butt cheeks are relaxed, and I hear I'd take Gonzalo Higuain. Like, oh, dude, kill me right now.
I was just making fun of Labro because if you're gonna take Mitroglou, then Higuain is
Mitroglou is not washed. Like, it's propaganda. Just because he hasn't played in a year doesn't mean anything. He's just resting.
Not as ugly as Higuain either.
Mitroglou run for more than 2 seconds challenge. Impossible difficulty.
Dude, Mitroglou, people forget, scored in the Kariskaki. Was it a penalty? Yes. But was it a goal? Yes. I don't know.
No, MLS, like,
I feel like he's the original killer.
There's a kid that plays for New England Revolution. That's
Tejan Buchanan. He's gone though. He's in
no. Gill. I think what is it? Is it Chris Gill? I think. I don't know. I don't know what his full name is.
But Chicharito plays in the
I would
MLS
take
Does he really?
Yeah, he's
I would take him. Fuck, like.
Yeah.
I think it's either. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Andrea. Carlos Gill. Yeah, so the only reason I bring this up is because I listened to Alexi Lawless on his.
God, dude, that guy's the worst. You listen to him, God. He's the worst guy.
What a shit person.
I don't like a lot of his takes, but I don't pay attention to MLS or even the US national team, and they cover every game. So I at least listen to the results and who played, who didn't play. So, but they were his co-host. I forgot the guy's name already, and I've listened to like at least 40 episodes. Anyway, they were bringing up some interesting stats about like attacking midfielders and midfield players in the MLS. And this kid, Carlos Gill, is like leading in every type of metric. Assists, key passes, like big scoring chances, and he's an attacking midfielder, and he just like creates nonstop. He also can play, besides playing as like a traditional 10, he can play on the wing, either left or right, doesn't matter. And he's left-footed too, so he can be an in-swinging inverted winger. He can be an outside winger. And guys, I haven't watched him, but it was interesting.
More importantly, I was looking at the New England Revolution because of this healed guy. There's a guy in the New England Revolution, and his name is Adam Buxa, which is like really close to Adam Buxa. Anyway,
real side note, the only player I would take is Panathinaikos legend Robin Lode. He plays for Atlanta United. He's a fantastic player.
I literally don't know anyone who's in MLS because every time I see MLS pop up on Twitter, I actually should mute it, to be honest.
MLS
Yeah.
is kind
I
of
just
the
like
worst,
shake my
guys.
head and just like keep scrolling. It's always like, check out this goalie error, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's MLS. Huh? Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
MLS is like really, it's
They're
very
like-
bad.
they're
There
like
are some,
Banter
there are a few
FC.
decent players.
Should be
There-
like
Carlos Vela is still kicking around. Remember when Zlatan said Carlos Vela is like the worst player ever? He's like, "This is your king." He was making fun of him.
Yes,
really?
I do remember that.
Were
Yeah.
they on the same team or no?
No, they were
No,
on
no.
the LA has two
Oh,
teams.
LAFC, LA Galaxy. Yeah, that's right.
They call it El Trafico when they play.
Yeah. El Trafico, El Butico.
There's Andreas Eladara brought up this was a link that was brought up. Ola Kamara is in the MLS and has been linked in some random article. Olympiacos. This is complete and utter bullshit. The guy is garbage. Even DC United fans would tell you he's utter garbage. So
We need more
that's
Kamara
for them this year. I feel like their fans.
Yeah, how
probably
many
wouldn't tell you
Kamaras
it's
we gonna
garbage.
have? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like almost like the Touré like joke. Like you have Kolo, Yaya, now we have like Agibu, Mari. We're gonna get some guy named Ola. This is
I
really
just
like
want Kyle
a
Larin.
Megazord.
That's
It's a
Kamara
Megazord.
Kyle
with a-
Laren's the only one. Larin.
Laren.
It's Laren.
Oh,
Okay.
let's just sign all the Pogbas too while we're at it.
Lambro for you. This is a question for you from Ma X. Should
don't know.
we
I-
have held on to Radejevic?
I always loved Lazar.
Never
When
heard of
people turned on him, I always said, like, what about the goal against Krasnodar? I don't know. I just think now that he's come good, like, I just feel justified. People can listen to old episodes. I always loved Lazar. So
Yeah, me too. How's
No.
he doing right now?
He's
doing
actually
good.
he's having a pretty decent season. It's not like amazing, but it's
He's
decent.
enjoying Christmas break in Serbia. He's doing good. I saw his Instagram story.
He's probably doing all the Raki that we're not doing.
Yeah, he lives in like a tiny village in Serbia, and he like location tags it. So if someone was
Central
really
location.
desperate to meet him, they could just go to that village.
Just knock on doors until they find Lazar's
Yeah,
house.
exactly.
Oh, just scream Lazar. I'm sure he'll answer.
Like
Just
fucking
scream
20
cunt.
Serbian dudes would come in and be like, you called my name? Like,
Just scream little cunt. If I yell little cunt, he might answer.
But he did a good
Wow,
interview on.
this fucking guy.
He did an interview actually on like Sport 24, and it was like pretty good. I don't know. It was
Look,
a while ago.
are you coming around to Lazar? Because he like
I
has
am
a cool,
coming around.
like,
We'll see.
Oh, come
Because he's
on.
better than freaking Henry Onyekuru. Let's be honest. Like they're like
Exactly,
the same
yeah.
My
player.
favorite
Dude.
thing is like Labro like hates a player and then like doesn't watch him play for a while, and he's like, but the Instagram story was kind of cool. Maybe he
Yeah, I don't
deserves
know.
to be
I'm
back.
coming around
Kind
to
of
it.
like it's kind of like that one time I bought a Pogba jersey and I fucking hated him for the rest of my life.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jesus.
But back to the question, Adi, 5 Olympiacos transfers you want to see if you could see them in January.
Well, I wanted Bjorkan, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that was a good
Uh,
sign.
That
Okay,
was
fair enough.
we screwed the pooch on that 100%. I like Zagaritis, but see, then the problem is like we've already used up. Okay, Manolas is one of our 3 changes to the UEFA list, and then whoever the left back that we sign is, or the left back option, that alternate, that's going to be another one. So then the question becomes, who do you prioritize that third signing for? Who is going, because is Gary Rodriguez going to be part of the European list? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to change it and put him in.
God, dude, Gary Rodriguez at the start, it was like, okay, add Gary.
Yeah.
but now
We
it's
thought
like,
this guy was like gonna be the big thing.
Who thought that?
Like after the first game, he
dude,
played
Gary
good ball.
Rodriguez is the like God. Wow, that's a
Whoa.
good sweater.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, that's fucking
With
sick.
that, I'm gonna go to
Hell
that
yeah.
one too.
And then there's also something else, because there's a limit to how many non-EU players we can have. Actually, there's a comment right here that gets it 100%.
I would
Adis
swap
P-
Henry for Gary Rodriguez in a minute.
Yeah. Adis P. Martins can't use Koundé because the rules restrict the match squad to 5 non-EU. So any name linked that doesn't have an EU passport is BS. So I'm actually I completely agree with that, because we're juggling multiple things here when it comes to like restrictions that we have. First, we can only change 3 people. Manolas is 1. So that's 1 person that's going to be coming in. That's going to be a change. 2, whoever we bring in, that's going to be reinforcements for left back. That's going to be a second change. So then the question is, who will the third change be? Are we going to sign it? We've heard midfielder. We're going to bring in another midfielder. You know, is that midfielder going to be the change? if we're not going to move Gary Rodriguez to the list, we need another winger, don't we? A winger that's at least more competent, or at least a winger that can produce more than what we've had in the recent past. You know, we have a Masuras that is not in the same form he was in the beginning of the season. Gary is not in the form that we saw when we first had in the beginning of the season. So there's a lot of Henry Onyekuru hasn't showed up really. So then that's the question then. That last change, what do you prioritize for Europe at least? A midfielder or a winger? So that's going to be the question for me. It's not about what type 5 people I want. We need a left back, and I don't know, you know, if what I've heard is true about what happened between what's been going on between Guterres and Martins. It's that he just got injured and they didn't want the stress of him having to like recover and come back. So they gave him a 2-year loan so that he could come back at a slower pace. That's what we've heard. There's also the conspiracy theories that he had a bust up with Martins. We can't confirm that. I don't know. But regardless, I still believe the second change is a left back. And then we have to choose between midfield and winger. Then it's just which of what player do you pick? And there's a couple people that have their own comments here for who they like. Also, what happened to Costa? There's Costa checking in. Costa, if you can get the kids to bed, big guy, jump in before we close up here. We're going to be on for maybe another 10 minutes.
On, I'll bring my dad down.
Yeah,
that's a real thing. If Costa gets on, I will attempt to bring my dad down.
Costa, please, if you can make it. But anyway, back to the other suggestions. Aris P here. We should go for Montpellier's Ristic for left back. And then Eritrolevski Mastura has Zinkernagel should be the transfer. He plays for Nottingham, so you never know.
Like Christmas beer. Zinkernagel. Sounds like a German Christmas beer.
We already have it rough.
You know what I just thought of, guys?
Rabchuk.
Nick Rubchuk.
Have you guys ever seen like, you know, like Don Robbie? We had him on the show, of course. Like he does these like streams and like does like what we're doing, like chatting with like the fans about, you know, Arsenal players, and like people will come in and like prank him in the comments and be like, Robbie, what do you think of huge erection, big transfer coming in? And like if you like look it up on YouTube, like it's so funny. Like I need like I like if Adi, I have the cover's blown now, but like if somebody did that to Adi, like Adi would be the type to just fucking fall for it. Be like, oh, I don't know about huge erection, but I'll have to look him up on Transfer Market. Like
he's too innocent. That's why he's too innocent. Like me, I like huge erection, bro. Like I get it. I have a huge
exactly. But Adi would be like, wait, huge erection. Does he have enough defensive duels? Like
he'd be doing a deep dive, like on what's the last out? He'd be like huge erection. It's like a Simpsons thing. Yo, real quick. So, Lambro, you're gonna be around in January, right? Like, what is everyone's take
January
on doing a live stream, like watch a game together? All in the same room.
I kind of want to do that. Let me see our schedule.
Actually, George, we talked about actually going to the Café Neo and talking to.
I can figure something out. The Café Neo is not so much fan friendly anymore. They're transitioning more to like an actual like restaurant. Shout out to Padela's Cafe. Maybe they'll let us do it.
We played PAOK on the Sunday before I fly out, actually.
So then we're doing it. Fuck it. I'm making an executive decision because I'm the behind the scenes assassin.
I just need to figure out how to get from Washington D.C. to.
I will drive. I have a car. I will pick you up. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but I can take Metro out somewhere like to all the way out past me.
Bro, like I'm gonna pick you up. Don't worry.
Okay, we're doing it then.
Real quick, before because we are coming close to an hour here. Before we close up, there is something I wanted to bring up and get your guys' take on this because we're at the mid-season break, and Y-Scout does its index for the best 11 in the Greek Super League.
Oh, is it out? Is it out?
It's out. It's out.
No way.
So I'll start from the goalkeeper and work our way up and see if you guys like it, see what you think, who you like, who you don't like. So goalkeeper. Probably won't surprise anybody.
Brignoli of Panathinaikos, yeah.
No.
Oh, really?
No. Vaclik.
Again?
Vaclik in goal. Okay.
It's Vaclik. Yep.
It's not Pascalakis.
No way.
Not Pascalakis. No. He's second.
The back line. I actually can pull up who made it. Who would be second? But so it's Vaclik in goal. Then it's for the back four. We have a back four of Ferrari, Cisse, left center back, Fran Velez from Panathinaikos at right center back, and Saliakas from Yanina. That's your
Wait,
back
who's the
line.
left back?
Who's the left back?
Ferrari, the same one who was in the best
Okay.
11 last year also.
Man, no. If I say Rebchek, I'm biased and I don't watch enough games, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Saliakas is linked to like mid-table Dutch teams as well, I read. But
Yes, some years.
But right back is, I don't know. I think that Velez, is he really that good? Are we serious? Like, okay.
Well, Lambro, just to because somebody said they thought the best goalkeeper would be Hutesiotis, but he's actually 8th overall. Number
Really?
2 is the Lamia goalkeeper, Garavelis. And Garavelis actually is a leader he's only behind Vaclik in overall save percentage and easily conceded goals per 90. So very, it's just very, very interesting. Then for the lateral defenders, Ferrari was top last year also for left back. He's actually has been for like 3 years. He's been like the best left back in Greece.
I'm surprised PAOK hasn't bought him yet. Like, given no, but like I'm serious because he's like essentially offered to them for free. It's like just take him, dude. Like they don't have fullbacks. Like 36-year-old one-legged Vieirinha still like their starting fullback.
I can't believe that guy still plays and starts. That's
he doesn't have any like ligaments in his knees.
Yep.
It's
And
insane.
Andrea, we have a comment here about the wing backs. Andrea said Saliakas and Piersman, the best wing back duo in the league. And Y Scout agrees with you, my friend. They are the best wing back duo in the Greek Super League.
Wow.
With Piersman being actually 3rd overall for left backs. Oh, look
Lads,
who
get
we
in.
have.
Get in here. Fetanos is here.
Oh my
repping
God,
How you doing, guys?
look
Good,
at that
how are
hair.
you?
Forget Y Scout. I'm a hair scout. Bro, what a beast.
Oh shit!
Oh,
my
yeah.
Lord.
You dropped the hat, man. Like you're
Bro,
gonna.
if I was a girl, I'd be so horny right now. But I'm not, so I'm still horny.
Fetano,
How
how
you guys
cold is it
doing?
over there? We're doing
Yeah.
great, man. How cold is it there?
It's fucking cold.
It's not
Yeah,
as cold. I bet you it's colder here, Fetanos.
I can check. Wait.
Yeah,
He's not wearing gloves, so it can't be that cold, right? There's no gloves
Minus
on.
12.
Oh,
Minus 12
30.
and you're not wearing gloves? What the fuck?
I have my Uzo with me, so
Yeah,
I don't
minus 12 is light cheese, man. You
What a
get the
legend,
alcohol
bro.
blanket going.
care.
Hell yeah.
How cold is that?
Yo, take a shot right now.
It's negative 30 where I am, Fetanos.
It's negative 30, Peter? Are you serious?
Yeah, man. It's been that way all fucking week.
Are you in Siberia?
Siberia, that's right. Peter lives in like North American Siberia, technically.
I do. It's just fucking oil and ice. That's
Oil,
all there is.
ice, COVID restrictions.
But also, Peter, I want to say, like, there's quite a few Greek people in Edmonton. Like, I see them on social media. Like, why don't you guys watch some games together? You guys should start a little.
Malaka, fucking don't ask me, man.
Yeah, we need to.
They gotta come to me.
This guy dropped the hard A. God.
Is there a like, I don't know, like you could find a Greek place or something, like a bar, or
I don't know. I have a couple Greek friends, but like, yeah, no, like I don't know. There's like this one like Greek grocery store called Ammonia Foods that I've been to like once or twice, but it's just like a market. You just
Talking about ammonia, I saw they got destroyed by Apoel in the
we
derby
don't
today.
talk about that.
Yeah, let's not
it's
talk
sad.
about that. Yeah.
Fetanos, what are you doing for your holiday weekend?
Pretty much nothing, to be honest. I'm
nice.
moving right now, so I've been quite busy with that. Watching Avatar.
Watching Avatar.
Where are you moving?
Are you guys coming to Bergamo? I was thinking of going.
Ooh.
Okay,
Labro,
now I'm
Labro.
interested.
Labro, Bergamo's quite close to you, isn't it, Labro?
I will not be going, unfortunately. unless I can find a way to leave the baby with the wife and
I'll
take
pay
a
a
week.
babysitter. Split it with
Adi,
me like 60,
Adi, just
40.
tell George's dad you want to go, and maybe he'll book the tickets for
Yeah,
you.
maybe my dad will book a ticket. Like you never. No, he didn't. No, I tried that shit earlier. Like I was like, I'm thinking about going to the Atalanta game, and he's like, go fuck yourself.
Fetanos, if you go, it can't be any worse than going to Frankfurt, right, Labro? Oh no, Labro's lost.
Labro's
hear
lost.
you.
He's lost in
Labro's
the
dead.
sauce in Hawaii, baby. Oh, there's
guys
that
hear me?
spinning wheel we missed.
You there,
There we
Labro?
go.
Can you hear me? I don't
Yes.
know.
Done.
Okay,
Yes.
you can hear me?
We can
Okay.
hear you
Yeah,
now.
so I'm definitely going to Bergamo if they let us. And Adi, there's direct flights, so you should be there as well to Milan. So
What about me?
George, you should. Dude, this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna
was
go
gonna
to
say,
Bergamo,
fuck you.
and I'm gonna fly out from Milan to Athens, and then go to the second leg as well. So I'm doing both.
I can't take 2 weeks off of work.
No, it's 1 week. You go, you arrive on Wednesday evening or whatever. You
Mhm.
go to the game in Italy. You go to the
Wait.
game in Greece on Thursday. There you go.
Andreas is actually right. Fetanos, I don't know if you can see the comment, but someone says, Fetanos, your battery in the phone will freeze to ice in -12. And it's like so true. You like go outside and your phone is like dead in 5 minutes when it's this cold.
Except for Fetanos' phone.
He
Fetanos
has a
has
Finnish phone.
I gave it some alcohol too, so
God.
What were we
But
talking about before this? I
Where
completely
are you
forgot.
walking to, man?
Wait, but
Home.
Fetanos, how are you gonna get a
Oh.
ticket to Bergamo? Do you need help?
like the away ticket or the flight.
The away ticket, yeah.
The away, I need help with that.
Okay, so everyone who's in Olympiacos fan clubs, there's people from London, from Switzerland, you know. We're all gonna help Fatanos get a ticket, right? That's the deal. If they allow us.
Just yeah, you can always message me
Wait, George, how did your dad get a ticket to the away
because my aunt
game in
is
Arsenal?
diehard Ultra. My aunt actually was like in front of Costa. Like
Really?
Costa
Okay.
messaged me. He was like, "Bro, he's like, what does your aunt look like?" And I was like, "Well, she's like 4'10". She's beyond 4'10" and is an ultra. He was like, yeah, she was like standing in front of me.
Wait, I think we may have run into her in Frankfurt as well,
I
but I was
believe
with
it.
my.
I believe it. She goes
Was
to
she-
every game away.
Was she in
bro.
Frankfurt?
Honestly, I don't know. She
Because I
hasn't-
ran into like literally a very short blonde woman in Frankfurt as
It was
well.
probably
She was
my
like,
aunt.
and like we were talking, like, so I don't know if I ever told the full story, but we got stuck on the train for over 45 minutes in Frankfurt. We were in the train
Tell us.
station, all packed in on the train for 45 minutes because the German police were like, your escort's not ready at the stadium. So we were just like
Jeez.
stuck. And so we're crammed in there with people and they're like, where do you come from? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was, that was a shit show. Fuck Frankfurt.
probably
Frankfurt, beautiful
Yeah.
city.
Dude, I hate Frankfurt so much. I don't know. I just like, whenever I hear Frankfurt, I just get upset. So
Dude, Frankfurt's the only city in Germany. So I've connected into Germany from Athens like 3 or 4 times. Frankfurt's the only one where like these like 6 foot tall like Nazi fucks like stare me down. I'm like, I do not look Greek, buddy. Like I don't look Greek. And they were like, where do you come from? I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself, bro. Like I'm on like 1 hour of sleep. Leave me alone. And then like they're legit dicks with their AR-47 or AK-47s or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know.
But that's a good, it happened to me. before,
Fetanos,
too.
you all right over there, mate?
Yeah, don't die.
I
on
was
me.
drinking Sasuma. I don't like it.
Wait, is there like a party
What is
with
it?
hot Finnish girls or something that you were at? Like what?
Oh no, I was at my friend's house, but I knew that today is gonna be the boozing with the boys. I brought my own
You're
alcohol
having
with
a
me.
drink. What a legend, bro. This is why I want to hang out with you.
What a kid.
That's a legend. My God.
But no, I think it'll be a lot of fun to go to Bergamo though. Supposedly it's a really nice city, so I don't know.
How far is it from Geneva? Can you do bus there, Labro, or do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the train to Milan and then
Yeah,
I may
train.
like do the night in Milan and then go to Bergamo during Thursday. So
Are you gonna visit Armani Exchange?
no, man, I've been to Milan quite a few times, so I have no reason.
You don't want to get an Armani Exchange like T-shirt to wear when you're back in the States?
No, I'm
we're
gonna
in
get a diesel.
2008.
I'm gonna get a
you're
diesel.
guy? Bro, me too. I used to buy the diesel shirts all the time.
No, my family used to always give me diesel stuff for Christmas. I had a jean T-shirt, a jean T-shirt. It was diesel. It was really nice. I used to wear it all the time. It was.
I had a
Was
really
this like 12-year-old Labros like in Hawaii, like trying to
Yeah,
like,
I was
flex?
wearing black jean shorts. Black jean shorts with my jean T-shirt, like blue,
Jesus.
God.
with my white with white Air Smiths. What are they called? Like Reebok? Not Adidas.
Air Smiths.
Stan Smiths.
Oh, I was about to say Air Smith. What kind of bootleg NBA player is that?
Labro getting the Air Smiths from China, like
that's like the
discount
dollar
price.
store Jordans. The
Yeah.
Air Smiths.
But
No, bro. The diesel was the shit back in the day, but like,
yeah, supposedly they still make nice jeans. I don't know.
I used to have a pair of diesel jeans. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. But.
You went out in DC, brother. Of course you had diesel jeans. I had them too. I wore them every time I went. I specifically wore them every time I went out in DC. What are you wearing tonight? Diesel jeans. Only the brave was the cologne too.
I've usually been the lucky jeans type of guy.
Yeah, well.
Wait, but also we should organize this, George. I just thought about it. Like in DC for the PAOK game, January 30th, watch party in DC. That sounds fun.
I would rather. Oh, not rather. I would be more inclined to do a watch party in DC rather than Baltimore because of how weird they are around here. Like,
what do you mean? Like,
no, they're just weirdos, bro. You're telling me like
the old people.
I don't.
We'll do a watch
party.
But
where in DC will they put the game? That's the thing. Like, what bar or whatever?
I think Parthenon might do it.
We have a better shot at that with being able to hook up like not a laptop, but like a big ass camera and like Wi-Fi and all that. Like, yeah. I mean, look, you're in town in a month, right? Like,
yeah, so we have time.
I'm sure we can hit up someone.
Or we could try Mykonos out in North Bethesda.
It doesn't even have to be a bar as long as they have a TV that we can
or a projector.
The fucking game.
And then we just have to get the week free trial of that. Like, oh no, but yeah, no, it would work.
Wait, the Hellenic Center has a 4K projector.
Okay, then that's what we're doing. Can't you do it? Can you
organize that?
Yeah, I can try. I might
just tell them no PAOK fans are allowed. Like if they organize it.
Let me find out. Let me find out from them. I'll see if I can reserve the date.
Because
January 30th. Labro, you can like do door. You can just like guard the door and ask people what.
Oh yeah, he would guard the door. Like I'm pretty sure if he was guarding the door, I'd walk right by. Like, come on.
What are you? I would be like, yeah, true.
Labro's like that video of the security guard who's just like, and like.
You'd be like Rob Blatt, Paul Blart.
Shut up,
Rob Blatt.
Rob Blatt.
I don't even know.
Man,
no, I'd be Paul Blart security guard. No, let's do it, man. Like I'm down. I'll bring my dad.
I'm down
Fuck it, why not? And I'll just like be like, hey, like these are the things you can't say. We're live on something.
There's nothing he can't say, George. Come on.
There's really nothing he can't say. I
but
mean,
the only thing I want is like I want to have a Freddo espresso or something. Like that's why I like it at the Caffè Neo. If do they make that sort of thing? Like Freddo espresso for the cappuccino?
In the Caffè Neo, yeah, 100%.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I did not know that. I thought they just made frappe and that was it.
No, come on, man. It's a Greek Caffè Neo. Like what? I mean, it is the ideal. Like, all right, I'll try and figure something out. How about that?
But even if we don't record it, we could do like a vlog. We could do one of those.
Live action is like the only way.
No, but we've never done a vlog. We were thinking about doing a vlog, so.
A vlog in like Baltimore.
What are you gonna do? Like, yeah, you're gonna do a vlog in Baltimore. You're gonna hear pop, 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 pop. Like, come on.
Yeah, but the live shows like that.
Get down.
Live shows like that are tough. Like I did a test run because I had the live stream in a HEPA thing. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Like we would need one laptop or one computer, or like the setup that we have, because it's not like we can afford the newsroom shit that they have at the news station. So we would have to have like one computer, a splitter linking all of our mics together, all of that crap.
Yeah, good point.
It's a pain in the butt. So the vlog might be easier. Who knows?
We
Guys, changing the subject a bit. Fetanos, gonna bring you in here. Do you have any transfer targets for Olympiacos? Any transfers that you want to sign?
Ooh.
Hell yeah, brother.
I want Zagaritis, to be honest.
That's what Labro said as well.
It would make like all the Panathinaikos fans cry so hard too. It would be so great.
Panathinaikos fans in like
maybe a winger.
A winger.
So
I think we need a 10.
If you had to pick between a midfielder, because we only have one more UEFA change left. So if you had to pick between a winger and a midfielder, you'd still pick a winger?
Yeah.
Like, who's really leaving for the midfield though? Like, I know
no one, but we need
around.
like a 10. We need like Fortunis maybe.
Can we add,
Isn't Fortunis going to be coming back in like a month or so?
Or
There's no way he'll be ready. There's no way he'll be ready.
No, he's not going to be. He'll be ready for the Super League, not Europa.
Exactly. It's
But
no way.
I think you have to throw Fortunis in.
If maybe you do. Maybe you make him like the super sub that he's been the past like year and a half.
Dude.
Like,
What if you just make Fortunis the super sub?
no, that's why
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I can't see him actually getting game time until
The thing is, he
March.
could barely run even when healthy. So it's like, so it's
I
like
don't know, bro.
against Atalanta, he's going to be able to like track back. Like, I don't know.
No, he's actually been supposedly like the progress with the knee has been really good so far.
I heard,
and that's why
he's ready now, right?
Huh?
Or no?
Well, yeah, they said that he's been kind of training already. I don't know in what capacity, but they said he's been like training. And remember, he has that.
We're gonna get a Coetzee like article in the next 2 weeks. Like Fortunis is ready to put his foot back on the field. Like one of those.
Yeah, I'm ready to put my foot on the field too. Bro.
He's gonna be like he's like the legend of Thrilos is ready to put his right foot onto the field and start with the right, like some headline. Like
Greek headlines translated to English are always so funny. They're like the superstar coming to the port, and it's like the biggest coat of all time, like some shit player. They're like,
I feel like that's what happened on Onyekuru. Like they were like, oh, the superstar. Like, come on,
yeah,
the pace of Onyekuru.
I remember when they did that with Albert Riera when Marinaki first bought the team, and that was the first BAM under his regime. And I was like, I have never heard of this motherfucker in my life. And they're coming in, oh, the Spanish Ribéry. And I was like, come on, guys. And they kept just showing clips of like one move he did. Like, it's so funny. Nothing else. Dude, although he actually was okay. He wasn't bad. He led the league in assists that year.
Yeah.
And then F'd off to Turkey, and we lost
I was thinking like
Turkey.
Huh. I thought you said PSG. I'm like, what?
We just need a Marco Marin type player. We just need him. What do you think about that, Adi?
I don't disagree. The problem is I don't see it happening. Like you have one change because one is going to a backup.
You need a creative midfielder. Like that's it. And we're not linked with any creative midfielders. That's why I don't.
Yeah. That's the problem. It's like, dude, it's January, right? Like, who are you really gonna get in January? Like, January transfers historically are flops. Am I right or wrong? Like, not just for Olympiacos.
I don't know. We signed Kevin Mira last. That worked out pretty well.
The entire world are historical flops.
It's generally not as much business going on and not as many big deals.
No, of course not. It's fucking January, bro.
Oh, yep. Wrong one.
Let's bring George
somebody else
from retirement. Why not?
Yeah, see, this guy remembers. This guy remembers.
Giannis
Koutokos.
Let's get Fesa. What was that guy's name?
Lubomir Fisa, the one that we sold to Benfica.
Yeah.
He's still there, isn't he?
Let's just start bringing back everyone from the past. It'll be like
that was basically Labro's list of like 5 players that he wanted. He was like Milivojevic.
No, somebody's would have been cheap.
Yo, it's literally like Spider-Man No Way Home. Like you bring all
no spoilers, big man. Come on.
All right, come on, bro. I'm not spoiling. You bring all the bad guys from every universe. Like, all right.
But let's say okay.
Players. Like,
Luka Milivojevic comes back. Let's say that's
dirty. He plays for Crystal Palace. He started for Crystal Palace up until like who knows when.
So
up until
Luka
this season,
Milivojevic comes back.
I think he started a couple games in the season and just got dropped.
He did, and then
How
Conor
about
Gallagher
Kasami?
came on.
Kasami comes back.
Yeah, but isn't that like the living legend of like we're gonna get Kasami? Like, yo, you guys were like talking about that last year. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna
There
keep
was good
talking.
information Kasami was coming back, and then
Well, good information you didn't sign, bro.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
Man,
happens. We got.
Oh well, maybe check your sources, brother.
How dare you disrespect
Hey,
our sources?
come on. I'm like the outside. I'm the assassin. You guys send me
But-
to do your dirty work. And at
Yeah.
one point, I
We
go
do that.
starts talking shit.
Whenever we have like PAOK fans being a pain in the ass, just like
Like
George,
sick
go.
dog, sick, and I'm like, oh, say no more, Tim. You gotta start shit. And it's always like when you fight with a Panathinaikos fan, they're always like, well, we played Ajax in the final. Like,
Dude,
oh.
that is the lamest shit. Imagine
Bro,
bragging about a
come on.
final that you lost. Like that is literally the mentality of Panathinaikos. Like bragging about a game that you
Panathinaikos is
literally
one of,
didn't
like,
win.
Can someone be like the young Jamie of Joe Rogan's podcast and look up when the last time they played in Europe was? Like, please, I'm not even joking. Like, someone look it
It
up.
was the year they got 0 points against like Memphis
I
Depay.
think it's
and PSV.
2011.
Yeah, I mean that was like 12 years ago, bro. I was
In Champions
21
League or
bro,
Europe in general?
I was in like 6th grade.
Bro, I was like 21 years old, like with like a fucking hard dick, like ready to conquer the world and shit. And they were 0 points.
My dick
Yeah.
wasn't even hard yet, bro. That's how fucking long ago it was. I
In
like
sixth
hadn't
grade,
even
it
gone
wasn't
through
hard,
puberty
buddy.
yet.
Mine was.
Wait, hold on.
What?
I'm looking. Hold on. Last time in Europe.
I just thought of a signing that happened in the winter that we had gotten. I don't think it was it wasn't the Marinaki era, but didn't we bring in Dorosivis in the winter?
Yeah. Okay, maybe you're right. Like, did we though?
We brought
We did-
Oleg in the winter.
No,
All right, he doesn't count. He's like that's like
Dorosivis.
Right,
Dorosivis was like 15 years ago, but that was a winter. And Yanis Maniatis was also a winter signing too.
Yo, Maniatis, that's my dude right there. Literally.
Crazy eyes. The
Crazy eyes. There's the famous
Connie
video of my
Onios?
dad being like, Piositano Maniatis. No one heard him. He goes, Piositano Maniatis.
Andreas, right here, January 2007. You're welcome.
My God.
Is that your real last name or just like your stage name? Like,
This is not the real last name.
That's like you're getting into porn and you're like, what is your name?
Alexis, Texas, Andreas.
Yanis, yeah. He's like the Greek version of Alexis, Texas. He's like Yanis Elavara. Hell yeah,
Too
bro.
much. Too much, guys.
Yiftika Pragmata.
But like,
Oh, man.
let's say for real, like, what the expectations are. What going into the second half of the season is just
I have no
walk the
expectations
league, which
for
is
Europe.
done.
The league is
We're gonna
locked.
walk the league and hopefully win the cup. I have no expectations.
But
for
the
Europe.
cup, I'm worried we're not going to do well in. I don't know. I have a
What-
bad
Yeah, with
feeling.
Christensen
don't
in
do
goal, I'm a
well.
bit.
Bro, even if
Shut
we
up,
play
Peter.
like children, like the under 12s, like big fucking deal.
Dude, the
Well,
last
I'm
cup
not-
final, I'm still mad about. Like, I've been
Of
mad
course
for
you're mad
years
because it was
about
against
that.
Pau. If it was against like Yanina, you would be that mad. You're mad that it was against Pau.
Yeah,
Like,
of course,
right or
Of
wrong?
course I am.
Right? Exactly. If it was
What's his name?
Yanina,
Warda. Warda like won them that cup. I swear.
Yeah, that's
And Kremenchik. What happened to that guy?
Biseswar.
Kremenchik.
He left.
Warda,
Yeah.
Biseswar, and Kremenchik. Like, I hate those guys.
Is Biseswar still on PAOK? Didn't he
bet
go to
you-
Cyprus
Yeah,
last
dude, he's
year?
like their star
Actually,
player.
he
Peter.
is. That guy's been playing there for bro.
I
My
haven't-
brother hadn't watched the Greek league in forever. He goes, "Yo, is Biseswar still on PAOK?" I was like, "Yeah."
Well, didn't Biseswar go to like Limassol last year for like he went to
Yeah, he
IL
played
in
in
Cyprus
Cyprus
for
for a
like
year.
a half a year?
Eh,
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I haven't watched a single Super League game that doesn't have Olympiacos playing in it. That shit is fucking.
Dude,
You cannot
I
watch
wa-
it. Like
I
it
watch a lot
is
of,
such horrible football.
I
I
watch
have
it
a lot of-
much because my girlfriend's dad will like hang out and watch Panathinaikos. So he's Panathinaikos, and I'll just be like, "Hey, you know what? Like, dude, he doesn't talk shit to me. I don't talk shit to him. It's like a fucking like unwritten unwritten rule in his house. Yeah, I'm fucked up. So unwritten rule in his house. Like, we don't talk shit to each other. We just sit there and like, bro, like we just watch the games, like whatever. That's the only time I will watch the Super League, unless
Oh.
like it's just on the TV. Like I just can't, man. Like I can't.
It's so bad.
I watch
It
a
literally
little
makes
bit
my
of
eyes bleed.
Aris. Like, I feel like Aris
Yo,
are pretty good
Adidas
to
is
watch.
fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like they're
Yeah, yeah.
okay. I kind of like them to watch them.
Like, dude,
Whatever.
I remember the striker they signed, Kamara. I
Another
remember
comment,
when he
like,
played
he's
for
quick.
Fulham, he was like a winger and super fast. Now he's like big and slow and a striker. It's super weird. Like, do
Yeah,
you remember this guy?
obviously.
And he punched Mitrovic
Wait,
in the
that
face
guy's
or
on
something?
Addis now?
Wait, the guy that
Yeah,
punched
dude.
Mitrovic? Oh, the guy that punched Mitrovic on Twitter.
No,
Yo.
Mitrovic, the
Oh,
Fulham
Mitrovic.
player.
Bro, didn't Mitrovic get rocked and there was a video of him? Like,
No,
or am I
what?
just
I
like
don't know.
making something up it was like gaslighting in my own head.
I don't know. Maybe
That's
I don't
not
know.
the same guy. Wait,
but
what the
Abu
fuck?
Kar-
It's the same
He's
guy.
Kamara was like literally a speedy winger for Fulham, and now he's like
Wait,
literally
this
one of the
guy's
slowest
falling
strikers.
off the map. He was in the Premier League and now he's like playing for Addis. Like, what
Yeah,
happened?
dude, that was a big
That's
bam.
enough
They
to
paid
see
4
it
million
made it
euros
home.
for him. Yeah, it was a lot.
Dude, they paid 4 million euros for that, and we paid the 5 for Onyekuru.
Yeah, I don't know
Jesus
where Addis
Christ.
gets all their money. We just don't talk about that, okay? Like, but anyway, and they signed I don't know, they have good players. Like, I still think their roster is better than PAOK's overall. Like
PAOK
the
has
roster of
two-
Addis.
PAOK has two good players that I like. They have that
Zivkovic
midfielder and
and,
Kurdic, the defensive midfielder. I like him.
Yeah. I like
I wouldn't
Schwab
be
as well. I
surprised.
thought Schwab was decent.
I don't know. I don't think he's been that good this season. But I do like Kurdic. I think Kurdic has been really good. And if I had to venture a guess, you know what? Fuck it. I'll look it up right now. But he's probably
He's
top
the
on
highest goal
Scouts list,
scorer in
too.
the league with El Arabi because he scored like 7 penalties.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's it.
El Arabi is like an ageist wonder, bro. Like, what a beast.
Yeah.
El Arabi is not in the best 11 though. For the
Oh,
I mean,
continue
well,
that,
it
yeah.
is what it is. Like, that's a very subjective, like, yeah, who cares?
It's not subjective.
Oh, wow.
It's data driven.
Wait, so who's the midfield? Give it to us, Adi, because it's a 4-4-2.
Oh, I
guess.
forgot about that. So the midfield.
Way to tell me that. You didn't tell me that shit. Now I look like an ass.
But George, it's still Y Scout. Just like it's all bullshit. It's the Y
Oh, I have a
Scout.
beef with Y Scout, bro. That shit's $600 a month. I'm gonna make something called like Zy Scout, and it's gonna be free. And it's gonna be importing all the data from Y Scout to Zy Scout, and everyone like you is gonna be like trying to
George,
get on
you can
Zy
keep
Scout.
track of like extra stats, like you can like make a few of your own
Living
stats.
trust or something.
We
like-
do. There are people
Adultery
actually,
is
by the
confirmed.
way. There are people that keep their own stats, and then they will message the podcast, like
Yeah, they're called
comparing stats
nerds.
with us.
We
I'm
can
a
have
nerd. I'm a nerd
birds
too.
killed. Like the number of times someone like fires a shot and it lands in the stands, like Lazar
no way,
leading the
that's a
league in
stat?
birds killed.
No,
We
it's not.
no, we can make it though.
We could
Oh, you
make it.
should. You should 100%. I have like, man.
Wait,
It'd be like
Adi,
the thing- What's
Here.
the
Fetanos
German
wasn't
name?
here when we did the team of the season. We were reading through it, and then Fetanos got here.
Oh, here,
Fetanos, we
Fetano,
can-
I'll run
We
it.
can
through
ask
for
for
you
your
real
takes on team of the season for Super League.
quick. There, starting for goalkeeper Vaclik.
Busy
Well,
season.
he,
Yeah.
he hasn't had a lot to do, so
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't
he
know.
does have the best. He has the best when it comes to like expected goals conceded versus goals conceded, which is
yeah.
sad because it's not as good as Jose Saz. But whatever, speaks to
So
how
I
he
was
Okay.
also like
is.
bossing the Premier League. We should talk about that anyway.
He is. Also, the back line for the best 11 in Greece is Ferrari from Volos. Same, he won it last year. Cisse, Fran Velez from Panathinaikos, and Saliakas from Yanina.
I think you said last season that they're like they focus on more on attackive, like offensive stats. So
For
I could see
midfielders.
why this.
For
Only
midfielders.
for midfield, not for defense. I don't know. I feel like Realchuk will be there, but I don't watch any Wallace games. So
He Ferrari's really is all purpose. He does more offensively than Repchuk does, and he has the similar defensive stats as him. So that's probably why.
okay.
Now the midfield is Zuber on the left, Kurdic. He's actually the top center mid defensive mid on Y Scout. Madalos at the 10, and Zivkovic on the right.
Olympiacos have like no players in this team.
It's only Cisse and Vaclik on the
Yeah,
on
but
the
like
best 11.
we've been like, I said this.
We
earlier, like,
rotate all the time.
I said this also like last week on Twitter. You guys didn't see it, where I was just like, dude, I'm not impressed with like anyone on this team, and like I hate to say it,
No, I agree with George.
I probably shouldn't say it, right? Like you would think, like, oh, I want to be positive about the players, but like whatever. I'm not really like I haven't been high on like anyone, bro. Like, man, this team has just been like, in my opinion, again, my opinion, not the podcast opinion, because like I'm a guest for these things, so like don't take this a certain way, but I've just been bored, man. Like I can't commit like 2 hours to watching this team. Like sometimes they're just so shit, and then
I see where George is coming from here.
They're amazing. Like, oh my God, I love them. Like, I'm talking about the 11 and the subs that come on, not the club itself. I just want everyone to know. You have to like, I feel like you have to like put a fucking like warning sign or some shit. Like, they're not that fun to watch, man. Like, they're not exciting. So why the fuck would anyone be on this 11? It is what it is. That's all.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Lambro, did you hear the midfield? The best 11 midfield?
Tell me the midfield.
Zuber on the left, Kurtic, defensive midfielder, Madalos at the 10, and Zivkovic on the right.
Bro, Madalos.
Yeah, because he was in my Legends team on Foot Draft today. That's why he's on the thing.
The reason is
robbed.
Madalos can only play in Greece. He can only play in Greece, and he's effective against like shitty teams. He does create a lot of chances. Themis Gesaris has done a whole thing on Madalos like multiple times.
Fair.
But he only does it in Greece. He can't do it anywhere else. And then, boys, I do have to sign off, but I'll give you the last two. The strikers. The formation is a 4-4-2. There's two strikers. El Arabi is not on the list, but Araujo is from AEK, and then Carlitos from Panathinaikos.
Mitroglou. No.
What? Bro, why Scouts some ass? I don't know about that.
Did you say Bentoglu is on the list?
Yeah, I don't understand why El Arabi wouldn't be on the list. It doesn't make any sense to me because he has like way more everything.
Who put this list together? Y-Scout?
Y-Scout does, but it's like they take so they remember it's a weighted system, so they take like a bunch of different stats. They have
Carlitos and who else?
Araujo.
Araujo actually, wow, he actually has a lot of creative stuff I didn't know about. Interesting.
Is Farnas on the list?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Who's Rodnos?
I forgot that guy was alive.
How close was Kyriakos Papadopoulos to making the defense?
He's not.
How about Zabelas?
Kyriakos Papadopoulos isn't in the list here.
Please go lower. Like, could you go deeper into the list?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, give us the second 11.
Kyriakos Papadopoulos still doesn't show up. I'm 22 deep and he's not in here.
Shit. I could have made that list then.
Fucking Malaka, what a clown. Kyriakos
Zavelas is in the top for the center backs. If we're just looking at center backs, he's top 10.
Zavelas is all right.
He's top 10.
Top 10, but is he top 5?
No.
Huh.
What about Mitoglu, the younger, taller?
He's 16.
Can we do that with like Greek players? Like, see what Greek player can you make a Greek like Y-Scout starting 11?
It's hard because they all play in different leagues, so like.
It doesn't work like that. Like,
well, because like
I was gonna remind you guys,
George, like winning 60% of your defensive duels is like way better in like the Premier League than in Greece, right? So it's like hard to compare with just stats.
Also, Kyriakos Papadopoulos is just garbage this year, but I will leave you guys with that. And
I'm gonna have to go soon too because I got the beach to see.
Peter, I could care less.
Wait, did you guys see that Vangelis Pavlidis is going to be on Betarades? Which I don't know if you guys watch.
No way, really?
Anyway, Betarades, where they like interview people. It's a YouTube channel. It's really fucking good. They interviewed Vangelis Pavlidis, and there's English subtitles too.
Oh,
so Peter, you can watch it. And they asked him. They said like,
I don't need the English subtitles, big man.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
you say.
But
Zero, hola y elinika.
Bravo, Peter. It's not bad actually. Peter's quite good at Greeks.
No, I mean like, do you have like practice it or what?
I do Duolingo every day. That's it.
No way. I mean, good for you, man. So like I started to like try and learn Portuguese because of jiu-jitsu, because I really wanted to go to Brazil.
Oh yeah, Brazil is like I actually watched a video about this, George. What is the name of the family? Like the Gracie
The
family?
Gracie
I like
family?
watched a video about like the origins of
Yeah, there are a
jiu-jitsu.
bunch of like I probably
Also,
shouldn't
you're
say
a
it
black
because-
belt now, George. Like that's
Oh
insane.
yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like I literally could beat the shit out of everyone in the
Yes.
in the
Hell yeah.
country, except for bigger black belts than me.
George can beat the shit out of people in real
No.
life and on Twitter.
Oh, real quick, like, I'm gonna like in the 2022, I'm getting together, like I'm getting with a Greek black belt, Ilias Pavlakis. He owns a gym in Piraeus. Actually, he's an AEK fan, unfortunately. But I'm getting together with him, and we're gonna set up something to get uniforms to kids in Greece that cannot
Oh hell
afford them.
yeah.
So
That's fucking
right.
sick.
I mean, if anyone is listening here and wants to follow me on Instagram, because I will be posting everything on Instagram or Twitter. My Instagram and Twitter are the same exact thing.
It's on the screen.
Dude, like if anyone that's listening can donate, that'd be awesome. I'll set up that link at some point in my life. But no, that's like a big goal of mine. I wanted to do a social project, pretty much. That's what they call them
Nice.
in Brazil, a social project.
That's sick.
But
My student loans can wait. I'll give George all my money
no, give
instead.
me like $20, man. Like that's all it takes. Like the uniforms are cheap. Like if you get them wholesale. But like I saw a video of like the kids, they were training with like dude, like cargo shorts and like polos. I'm like, nah, that's not the way. Like we live in America. I can figure this out. I'm gonna send all these kids uniforms. Like whatever.
Hell yeah.
I always wanted to do it. So if anyone's listening, follow me on Instagram. I'll keep everyone updated. So yeah,
There it
I want to
is.
do something good with my life, man. Like I'm a piece
Love
of
that.
shit.
At Life of George C on
At
Instagram.
Life of
Follow
George
this
C,
man.
It's at the bottom. That is that what it says? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people are on audio, they can't see it. So I'll say again, Life of George C on Instagram.
Let's do something
All
good,
right,
man. Like
folks.
donate for kids. Like who cares? Like
Hell
20
yeah.
bucks. You're gonna spend it in alcohol anyway. So
It's true.
maybe I'll fly to Greece, and that's another goal is fly to Greece and do seminars in Greek. Even though my Greek is shit. Not shit, but I sound like an idiot when I talk Greek to Greek people. So
Yeah.
Just have your dad give the seminars instead.
no, I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's a terrible idea. If I tell him what to say in English,
No, but you got to take the Filipakos route. I remember he told us like he didn't speak a word of fucking Greek when he showed up at like the Academy of Ike, like, or he spoke like shit Greek, and he was just like didn't care. He was like, everyone's gonna make fun of me, whatever. And now he like, yeah,
it's not.
perfect.
It's not that my Greek is shit. It's like when I get there, like I don't know how you feel. but,
Drepe
like,
se digo, like that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah.
Drepo, man. Like you
Yeah.
get there and you're talking to these people and they're like, and you're just like, wow, dude, like what? Like what am I?
it
saying?
takes me a few days even, like, or like
I'll wait for him to unpause.
I don't know.
It's a good freeze frame though.
It is a good. Can
Damn
someone
it.
screenshot this?
Can
I
you-
just screenshotted it on my laptop.
We all heard that
And
fucking
I'm gonna make that.
camera.
Yeah, you heard that,
That shit was so loud, bro.
dude? It's a MacBook. What do you want me to do? Like,
Wait, can you guys hear me?
no, we heard you, but I screenshotted your face.
You're in
Look
like
at your face.
144p right now. Like we can,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can hear
terrible.
you all right.
It's okay. No, but like,
But you can hear
it's
me.
one of
Can you
those
hear me?
things where, like, yeah,
Yeah.
I was talking to my cousin, and I'm like, listen, man, like, dude, like, honestly, like, I feel embarrassed to talk Greek. And he's like, listen, don't feel bad. He's like, because if I came to America and I tried talking English with you, it would sound the same. And I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, I'm okay.
No,
with
but
that
it's
now.
different too because English is everyone's second language. So like people are expected to speak English shitty. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So it's
I
like,
guess, but like,
you know,
like
it's a little
if you
different.
reverse the roles, you know what I mean? Like, they come to America and they like sound like shit. Look, is Greek your second language?
Yeah, Greek's my second language.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I learned Greek first as a baby. Like that's all. My dad's off the boat. My mom's parents are off the boat. So I was only taught to in Greek. But growing up, like obviously I learned English, and that's all I talked because I'm an idiot. so my Greek is not that great. Like it's possible. Like I can have a conversation. Reverse the rules, right? And
I have it so much easier than you guys though, because if I go to Greek and speak Greek, people will be like surprised that I even know anything. So it's like this.
I go to Greek. First off,
fucking redhead.
I go to Greek. I'm
but I feel like Greek speakers are they're like more judgmental when you're Greek and you don't speak the language properly than English speakers.
No, but the thing is, like Greek Americans, their Greek is just really bad, like as well. So it's like when I live abroad, like when I live in Switzerland, like with Greek people, I speak Greek, but Greek Americans don't speak Greek amongst each other because their Greek is really bad. So it's really strange. So it's hard to practice, you know.
Greek Americans where though? Like, because
I don't know. When I was in DC,
like in Baltimore, right? Like for example, Baltimore, dude, we all speak Greek to each other.
Really?
I wouldn't say it's our primary way of like speaking, but like if we're out, whatever, like we speak Greek to each other. Like if I want to say something, I speak Greek. Like
I think Labro is referencing the University of Maryland.
Yeah, like
oh god, like those guys don't speak Greek. No,
I remember one time someone in the chat spelled Epharisto like epsilon phi alpha, and then like they used like a phi instead of
it was a really people like in that chat would like write Greek super bad, and then like people would be like, I need to learn Greek, that's so beautiful or something. It was like all misspelled. It was like, what the hell?
Well, I would say like if I could rate Lamba, what would you rate your reading and your speaking? Because I would rate my
reading is very good.
I rate my reading A+, and my speaking about a C, like a C+.
I would say speaking wise,
like
I'm like
B, No, that's not me.
But
like better devil, man. If you know Greek, better devil, man. Like, I get tongue twisted. It is what it is.
Yeah, the thing is, reading is just because like I read all the time by myself, but like you don't have the chance to speak as much. Like one of the big things when we did the interview with Nico Polidis, I was like so nervous to speak because we had a set of questions, and it was like harder because I had to read the questions because I didn't want to like freeball it and then like offend him by like saying shit like Zoulakis is good, like why don't you play him, like, and come off offensive. So I tried to read it, so it was came off a bit weird, but like when I'm just freeballing with friends or like hanging out, it's fine. Like even I think I can speak near a professional level. Like I can talk about something like because I study politics, I talk more politics as well. So it's
no, I think it's awesome though. Like even Peter, like dude, you read that whole sentence, like
that's really good.
I know so many people that if you put that sentence in front of them, they'd be like from SpongeBob and shit. Like they would have
honestly like I think listening to the fucking commentators on Nova Sports, like you sort of get enough, like just hearing Greek people talk, you like learn how
you get the biggest thing of the language too, I find, is like maybe that's another thing with like Greek Americans is like there's like certain like the flow of the language, you know, like you can speak the language and you understand, but like there's certain words where you're like people don't say like kitakse, naspokati, like stuff like that, you know, like things that like flow the language. They don't say because like they say it like a sentence, like, you know what I mean?
Well, you're not wrong. I totally agree with you on that. Like my aunt will be talking to me and I just look at her and be like, huh? She'll be like, all right, like let me slow the fuck down. So
I would say I understand everything. I speak fine, but like I would say I'm not like because sometimes I can't say exactly what I want to say in the way in Greek I would say it in English, but I can say it, but it's not. Does that make sense? Like
no, 100%. Like your understanding. So like I would put it this way: my reading A+. Like I could read an article with coffee, and sitting down A+. In a moving car, nah, I just get like sick. Like speaking.
I mean that happens to me when I read English. So
yeah, you're not wrong. Better. Speaking, I would put it at a C+. And then understanding, I would put it honestly like an A-. Like I understand pretty much everything. It's just like speaking, I get like I get so nervous, dude. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Yeah, no.
You get made fun of.
I get it.
What it is.
The thing is, like, you just have to. The worst thing is, like, I can speak in group. When I'm most nervous is when it's just like me, myself. Like I'm in Athens and I go to like order like food or like a coffee or something because like it's just like a random thing. But like when I'm with family, they know your level. They know it's like your second language. But like when you're just like randomly by yourself in the street, and then it's like, what if they ask a question and like you're not sure the answer? That's like when I'm most nervous speaking.
What are you gonna do? Like you just sit there and go.
Like I would say, give you an example.
Just say "Fai la mia bira, paracalo."
No, 100%. They'll understand you.
Yeah.
So, like for example, the word bacon. Okay, I'll use the word bacon as an example. In English, it's bacon. In Greek, how is it, Lambro? Bacon. Tell me bacon in Greek. And he's muted. It's bacon.
I was gonna say it's probably bakon or something like that, right?
It's bacon or some shit like that. Like whatever. I was trying to order like a sandwich, and look at Lambro, like he's like arguing with someone right now.
Yeah, my dad came by and he dropped off. Come here, Atticus.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take him off.
Yes.
Don't go on the couch.
Labro's psycho dogs who like.
No, Lambro.
Yeah, my dad's going for a nap, so he dropped the dogs off with me.
How would you say bacon in Greek?
Bacon. Bacon.
No.
Bacon. Bacon. Bacon.
No,
bacon.
like,
yeah.
No, bacon. So I was fucked up in here, and I was trying to order like a bacon melt, right? So
and you're like bacon. Yeah.
No. I'm looking at the girl, and I'm like, Boronaico, and like I'm like Boronaico on a bacon melt, and she's like, "D," and I was like, "Bacon melt," and she's like, "I got him D Felis," and I was like, I looked at the sign, and I was like, the MP, and I was like, bacon.
Yeah, because there's no C.
Right.
So it's like,
I was like, Thelona, bacon melt. And she's like, oh, yeah, so I was like, bro, what? I'm like, I literally just like, bacon. And that was it. Oh, and it's just like so crazy.
Yeah. Like, Fetanos, what is your experience as well? Fetanos can tell us.
I'm dyslexic, and the like reading for me is very hard. I understand more than I speak, and the things that I can speak are like more general stuff. If you come like one old guy started talking to me about hunting, I have no like hunting words in my vocabulary, so it was impossible for me to talk with him. And after that, he went up to my dad and said, your son doesn't speak any Greek. What have you done? Like, I don't have the best experiences. That's why I'm also like Drepomikego.
Yeah, the thing is like it's so funny we're having this this is like a conversation that's a bit voodoo in Greek like diaspora as well, like how well they speak the language and like feeling when, because I think people don't talk about it enough, but Peter can attest. Peter, how much Greek did I speak when I first came to the University of Maryland?
No, Labro, when I met Labro, like, what is it, 4 or 5 years ago, this man didn't know a word. Like, he could not say a word of Greek.
But now,
on my life, like, could not
I go
say a
to dinners and only speak Greek. I go to, and I only speak Greek. My dogs are going crazy. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so very true.
But it's like, it was super hard. Like, I started from nothing. So imagine like starting from 18 at nothing. And it worked. Like the thing is, but you got to put your whole thing into the language. Like I would say, I don't read American news anymore. I won't read it in Greek. I listen to the Greek. Stop it. I listen to Greek radio, things like that. So like my whole life, like part of my life is in Greek. So it's almost like I say it right now, like, God, be quiet. What do you want? Like when I write papers, sometimes I think of the word in Greek instead of English. Like that's a problem I have nowadays as well.
Do you guys have an accent when you speak Greek? Because when I speak, many people think I'm like.
Probably,
okay, because I have a Finnish accent, and it's quite similar to like how Cypriots speak.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear something? So I was playing football with some guys in Geneva, and there was a guy from Zurich, like a Greek kid from whatever. And people thought he was speaking German to me because he had a German accent when he was speaking Greek. So funny.
Yeah, that's how I speak too in a Finnish accent, and it's quite obvious too.
But yeah, like it's like come to the point where it's like, who cares, you know? Like, who cares? What do you want? What do you want? It's like, who cares?
Lambro, if your dogs are your dogs still like peeing everywhere all over the place?
No, they're good now. Are you a good boy? Atakas? Attikos is his name. Attikos. Come on, go down. What? Yeah. But anyway, so, but this is the one thing that maybe this is a good time to bring it up. Like, this is a good thing. What we have here is like really nice because it's in English. We're quite comprehensive. And we're all from different backgrounds, you know. Costa, of course, speaks like the best Greek out of everyone. So, but we have different backgrounds as well because I guess maybe I have a closer connection to a bit like the younger fans of Olympiacos. Like
Costa, whenever he gets mad, he speaks Greek on the podcast. Like whenever Labro is like spouting some shit and Costa doesn't agree, he's like "Stamato" or "Stamate." Like
Stamata.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's funny because no, you're not allowed to.
I'm not gonna mute the dog.
No, but my dad will yell at me if like the dog goes on the couch. He's not allowed to. But George, let's say when you come, you're gonna come to Bergamo and then you're gonna go to Greece, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
But honestly, I think it would be great to do a Gate 7 international like meetup. A few people, like Costa said, stopped me in Frankfurt, like said like, hey, we watched the pod, blah blah blah. So
I mean,
nice.
I got stopped in a story. No, not a story. I was at an engagement party in like Staten Island, and we just got talking to Olympiacos, and the kid, like, he goes to me, he was like, bro, like, are you on the Gate 7 podcast? I'm like, yeah, like twice. And he's like, bro, was your dad on there? I'm like, yes, that was my dad. And I'm trying to find like his Instagram because like, hey, it doesn't matter. He knows it's fine. But like, dude, how crazy is that? Is like, I've only been on 2 episodes, right? So like, Boozing with the Boys is my signature episode. It is actually my creation.
That's true.
Yeah, it is.
It was my idea. So, like,
see what I'm
so crazy. Like, oh, well, I got it. It's like George Befanis. I knew that was his name. I just didn't want to like butcher it or some shit. So like George Befanis hits me. Like, we're at this engagement party. My boy Petro, he's getting engaged, and we're talking about Olympiacos. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I'm excited for the season. He was like, dude. And I started talking about the podcast. I was like, listen, you know, there was a bunch of dudes that love Olympiacos. I'm like, yo, you guys should listen to Gate 7. Like, I'm on there, like, blah, 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 like, once in a while. And he was like, wait, were you on there with your dad? And I was like, yeah, bro, that was me. He's like, oh, my fucking God, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow. Like, if you recognize me in America, in New York, like, imagine what, like, Lambro, Peter, God damn, bro. Try to hit the mute the next time. Like, let's not have a
guys.
podcast,
Sorry,
you know?
the dogs.
The dogs are having a stinker over there in Hawaii.
You would think your internet would cut out at that time, but it doesn't.
The internet is like, actually, I don't want to jinx it, but it's actually been good.
Yeah, but I find it crazy. I find it awesome though, like that you guys like are watched every week, and you know people recognize you, man. Like, dude, like,
no, it's great. Like,
me up with 2 episodes, right? Imagine like you guys are at what episode 150? Like, I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
almost
close to 150, right? Like, again, I take credit for this podcast because, like, if it wasn't for the one time on Adi's roof with me going on Instagram Live, this podcast probably wouldn't happen. But that's for a different day.
Dude, but it was in that chat, you know, and like, I think
I was never in the chat.
You weren't. I remember like one day Adi was like, George.
One day I just appeared like a ghost. I was like, oh.
And then you just come in and you're like, cunt. I'm like,
yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, you're a cunt. That's fine. It's just like my love language.
But yeah, I guess like the biggest thing is like we're just trying to create the community, you know, whatever. But it's real. Like, there's people who watch and follow along, and maybe it's like not huge. I think it's pretty big though. Like, for
I think it's huge. And you're just
it's gotten
like,
really big. Like,
I just think
if
you
you
guys
think about it.
I think you haven't hit like you guys are still like trending upwards, right? I don't think you've hit the peak yet, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
I really don't think like everyone that loves this club, man, because like, dude, I fucking love this club, man. Like from the time I was like a kid, my grandfather like it was like what is it the cows that got hit with the stamps, right? Like you know what I'm talking about, like when they get branded, dude. My grandfather branded this club onto me. Like from a little kid, he gave me the Georgievich jersey, like. Bro, I was playing.
It is actually crazy. Like we're sitting here with like Fetanos, who's like out in fucking Finland. Like, if you asked me, like, would I ever know somebody from Finland? Like,
exactly,
I would have never imagined that. But like, this project has connected us. Like, we would have never met Costa.
No,
right?
100%.
We would have never met so many people. So it's been really cool for that reason.
I find it to be like it's like it's so dumb because like I try to not equate everything to jiu-jitsu, but like for me, like this is almost the exact same thing where it's like I have nothing in common with you guys, right? Peter, like honestly I probably have nothing in common with you. Lambro, probably nothing either. That's fine, it doesn't matter, but like we love one common thing where we can put like everything else. Like I don't really care what you like, you don't really care what I like, right? Like we just like one thing and we can like be friends and like hang out and like bullshit. It is almost the same thing as jiu-jitsu to me, where it's like I'm friends with like people from different like races, like religions, and that's kind of like Olympiacos, man. Like, dude, you don't know who loves this club, man. Like it could be like whoever, it could be, dude, you never know, like whatever country, right? It could be from wherever. Yo, you love the club, man. Like, you love the fucking badge, bro. Like, I love the badge. I'm pointing at Hasbulla right now, but, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, dude. Like, I love the badge. Like, I love going to the games. Like, yeah, exactly. You're doing it for me, bro. You're doing it for me. Like, I love this club, man. Like, I do. And it just, but, like, what's homeboy that goes to the games with Costa? The dude that he's a kickboxing coach. Dude, I can't remember. Gossin. Yeah, Gossin. Maybe that's his name. I don't really know, bro. But like, yo, like that's dope as fuck. Like he's going to the games. Like he maybe he lives in Belgium. He loves the club and he dips over to Greece, bro. Like I wish I could do that. I wish I could just,
it's nice living in Europe, being able to do that. Actually,
I want to move to Europe so bad. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I don't think I'm coming back to the US.
Up in like Scandinavia one day. They've got universities up there.
Nothing wrong with that. But like at the end of the day, man, like, yo, we love this club, dude. Like it doesn't matter where you're from, like what you like. Like, dude, you believe in God, you don't believe it. Who gives a fuck, man? Like, yo, you believe in like Socrates Papasatopoulos. Like every week, you believe in Allah be the killer, bro. You believe that like Fortuny might come back from like injury. Maybe he plays good. Like that's what you believe in, bro. Like in my opinion.
It's religion.
That's true.
No, that may be the most like prophetical shit I've ever said.
George is that level of drunk. Like everyone like gets to a point when they're just like, man, I love you guys.
Dude, this is
like George.
This is kind of how I met Adi though, when we got super drunk, just like in like one of these parties, and we're just talking about Olympiacos. That's like the best. That's the best. It's like I think I wrote it up in that piece I did, my first piece for the website, kind of like, it's like that love, that craziness. And the crazy thing to me is like Peter and Adi love Olympiacos so much without seeing like a big game in the Kariskaki. Like that's like 75% of Olympiacos for me is like the Kariskaki, like the stadium and the like it is goddamn electric. Like you just like your whole arm, like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's like away game is amazing.
Is fucking amazing.
Like away game is a lot of fun. Like
you and I talked about this like last week, where I literally said like that feeling that you first get, when you walk into that place. Like I can't say I've only been to 4 games. Okay, so I'm not like on my high horse. But dude, when I walked into that stadium, man, like, dude, it was like an out-of-body experience, man. I'm sorry, like, it is what it is.
Especially with a few beers, not gonna lie, but
no, I went across the street to the bar. I had a few like Alpha, the bartender, like
classic.
Yeah, and you can get I don't know if this is like not supposed to be said, but you can get like €1 beers like outside the Gate 7. They have like a little thing. But anyway,
I don't know, but I just know a bartender at the bar across the street was like, I tried to pay for my cousin's tab because that's what I do, like whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, dude, no me dices puede ser americanos, but you can pay for the tab. I was like, oh, bro, like, come on. I just like, what? That's not how it works in America, buddy.
Yeah.
No, it just is what it is, man. Like,
but yeah, it's such a wonderful. That's why I think like Peter and Adi and Costa, we all have to go to one game together. You know, it'd be a great experience. Like, I think we need to.
As well.
I'm telling you, it's got to be 2022, man. Like,
I think we have to do it.
Champions
Like
League qualifiers, boys.
Champions League qualifier. I think it has to be. It has to be.
I'll sit in normal seats because I'm like, I sit in half dot. So like.
Yeah, I think we'd have to sit in normal seats.
I think I would sit in normal seats with you guys just like cause.
Yeah.
Because
I think we for sure have to do it. I think.
Anyways, folks.
Yeah, we have to wrap up.
It's 2 hours. Come on.
It's been a long one. It's been a good one.
It has.
Oh. I haven't been on the podcast like at all, by the way. Like it's been good to be back. I've been really busy with school, man. Like
we need to have more conversations like this because to be honest, like sometimes it's like who gives a shit about like 3-0 versus Atletico? Like
no, you really don't, dude. I don't.
We should just like.
I'll tell you who gives a shit. Adi does, man. He fucking does the Y Scout. Like he's like, look, El Arabi did this today. Like, it's like,
no, you guys should get more like. I feel like you guys could get more like
raw
guest interactions. You don't have to be long. It doesn't have to be 2 hours. It's 2 hours because I fucking like in the private chat. I was like, listen, I'm here for another hour. Like I'm good. Like, I'm gonna hit my boys up in a little bit. I doubt anyone's gonna come out. Like whatever. But
I'm gonna go to the gym for some in a week. So I got the booster shot at like
outrigger.
So I'm going.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do back bicep? Are you gonna do?
No,
chest.
I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do like a full body. I may do like a
chest,
deadlift, bench, and then
hit bench.
Listen,
and then I may squat as well. We'll see. I don't know.
Nah, listen. If you're gonna squat, don't deadlift. Come on.
No, I'm debating. Like I think I'll deadlift instead. I think I'll.
You gotta get your testosterone up 2 days, not just in the same day. Come on.
I know. The thing is, I do CrossFit now with one of my friends from like Gate 7 Switzerland. My boy. Not saying names, you know.
Yeah, you can't say names. Come on.
But
you can't say names.
Face no
but
case.
Yeah, CrossFit is a lot of fun, man. I've gotten on CrossFit. I love that shit. Anyway,
CrossFit's cool, man. Like I was doing like CrossFit. I got pretty like ripped for a fat boy. I got kind of ripped in a short amount of time, and then I went to Greece.
Metcon. Have you ever done the long Metcon where it's like 45 minutes of Metcon? So
it was terrible, dude. That was the day I was like, shit. This is kind of
yeah.
Anyway, guys, gonna thank you all for listening. We're at the 2 hour mark. Fetanos, it's good to see you, buddy. It's been too long. Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you.
Any last words?
You're a beast, bro.
Any last words? See you in Bergamo.
Yeah,
in Bergamo, we're coming, baby.
We're Bergamo, okay.
You know what? Honestly, like now I'm gonna start to like look for tickets.
Dude, Milan is like an airport. There's direct flights. Like there's a ton of them.
Maybe I'll show up.
And then the flights to Athens are super cheap. That's why I'm gonna go to Bergamo and then I'm gonna go to Athens. And then it's just a week trip. It's just a week.
I don't know if I can pull everything off, but like we'll see.
So with the boys trip, watch party live.
We'll booze, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
All right, lads.
Well, exchange store.
Get Lambro in there. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad people enjoyed. We have a few nice comments. Manoli, it's great to see you. He says, Merry Christmas, guys. My best wishes. Sophia says, wow, love this podcast. You guys are great.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, that's Sophia.
I wonder who that is.
Like, popped on. Yo,
a girlfriend appearance. We've had a few of those. Nice.
Okay. Yo, she's never actually, like, so, fun fact.
Shout out, Sophia.
Yo, Sophia, I love you. Fun fact, she like lies to me that she says she listened. I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I shouted your dad out at the end. She's like, yeah, I heard, blah, 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 whatever. So, like, to sign me off, guys, follow my Instagram, Life of George C.
And Twitter. Come on,
and Twitter. Like, my Twitter's the GOAT, bro. I just posted a Twitter.
It is. George has been on a run of good Twitter form lately.
Of, like, bald Ronaldo, Rouge Gillette, and Mandalos at Cam. Come on. You're never going to find that shit anywhere. On the real, follow my Twitter, Life of George C. Follow my Instagram, Life of George C. If you can donate at some point when I post the links, please donate. I want to contribute to, again,
We'll tweet something out from our account, George, as soon as it's live.
Yes, thank you. I love Olympiacos, but I also love jiu-jitsu. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm a gangster, but I want to help the kids in Greece. That's my main goal right now. George Pefanis, that's the Instagram I was looking. My boy Petro hit me up, telling me I was looking for it. With that said, boozing with the boys is always a success.
We'll be back before
next
you
time
know
I
it,
want to be
folks.
drinking as well. So
it's like Labro got shafted. It's like 11 a.m. But anyway,
11 a.m. boy, DC Greek style.
Dude, I'm trying to work out today. I told you.
Back and buys, boy.
Oh, George, do you know this person as well?
That's my boy Petro, man.
There we go.
Okay, I was scared for a second. Some random guy was like, also love him.
Listen, all the heavy hitters are coming out, man. Come on.
Oh man.
George Petro.
All right, guys.
Listening.
Love you all. Have a wonderful holiday. Have a good new year.
George.
Goodbye, everyone.
You just listened to an episode of the Gate 7 International Podcast, a podcast connecting Olympiacos fans from Brussels to Tokyo, from Toronto to Geneva. We are 4 Olympiacos fans from every corner of the world, bringing you news and interviews of the team you love in English. With new episodes twice a week, you will never miss out on the latest updates and stories of the team you love. If you liked what you heard, make sure to follow us on social media at Gate7INTL, give us a subscribe on YouTube, or even leave a review on all our podcast channels. Until next time, this is our team, our city and our story. Θρύλος είσαι. Στο μυαλό κάτι μαγικό.